I saw a video online. It was like a woman had accidentally uploaded a video that was intended for her husband, like to Facebook.
Oh shit!
Yeah. It was like, and like the end of the video was like, "What would you do?" And I'm like, I don't know what I would do.
If you're the husband,
anybody get involved
like
in that?
If your mate,
if you or your mate, like y'all just accidentally uploaded some stuff that was supposed to be between y'all.
Online,
like your whole Facebook.
On your Facebook.
Yeah, on your Facebook.
What would I do?
My Facebook is private on purpose. Like, that's for people I know.
Right.
So that's worse.
That's worse.
Confession. It happened years ago. Okay, in my early Facebookings. But it wasn't of me.
You put somebody on there?
It was somebody else. And it was an accident. And I got a text message from another chick. It was like, hey, you got so-and-so's ass all on your Facebook page.
You can go to jail for this.
Right, like that.
I don't know what happened. It just
you over
went
here
to
snitching
that
on your
page.
friend.
Exactly. You can go to jail for that shit.
Again, so...
It's going to be another delete this moment?
No.
Right.
I ain't got
It's
no
going to be
names.
music playing over the whole time Tim was talking.
Ain't no names.
Ain't no names. But,
no
yeah,
face,
that shit was,
no
that shit
face,
was wild.
no
Like, I was
case.
panicking because I was like, holy fuck, what the fuck? This is...
I can't delete.
And he probably
I can't
couldn't.
delete
You didn't have the mobile app. You had to
Right.
get on the
No,
computer.
it was from my phone. So it was a mobile app at the time.
It was that.
So it was...
That old one.
Yeah.
I
But
remember
what was
that.
it though? Was it super explicit?
It was like... ass
Or
and
was it
panties.
just?
And she was laying on the bed.
Oh, that ain't too bad. I thought you were talking about like.
Right, like, you see the shit every day now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But at the time, it wasn't something. And it was somebody that people knew, so...
Oh,
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, imagine that it's
Do we know
whatever
her?
you send in
We know her?
to your mate. Like, it's gonna be a little bit more than
Yes.
just some ass on the bed. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be some
your grandma on Facebook,
Yeah, she already called you cussing grandson.
right?
I'm gonna be stroking grandson.
All right.
Got your wanker.
Shit, that is.
Got your wanker all on the computer.
Stroke! Like, y'all said in the room, too. Stroke!
I think it's time to start the show now. Welcome to episode 94 of Technical Files, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. What's good with y'all? I almost had a new a.k.a., but then I forgot what it was, so I can't say it. But I'll probably remember it later on in the show and say
Where's
it.
the bell?
Mine is different too this week. Just so you know.
Oh, gosh.
I am the Air J.
You know us.
The Air J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew.
Man, dude's got a good ring.
Ring a ding.
The real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The gentleman.
the everyday gentleman,
24/7.
but also known as K Diddy.
Take that.
Thank you.
It took me a second. I was like,
I was about to ring you.
I like it the other way from last week better.
I like K. Diddy.
Yeah, I got feedback. People say I need to
Keep the
yeah,
Diddy.
I
You
said
gotta keep the Diddy.
So I gotta keep
Keep
it.
We're gonna keep workshopping.
I'm gonna drop the. I did that. I did that at the Laker game a few times. You know.
Why I was getting ran?
Because they came, they made that
I
comeback.
want shit else to do. Goddamn it, we get blew the fuck out. What you want me to do? I gotta entertain myself. Goddamn it.
That's why I said he was probably acting a donkey when they was having that little comeback run.
Hey, dude, okay, to tell you about the game, I literally bought the best seats because I sat behind nothing but Laker fans. Like, real talk, these take the notes, goddammit. But these cats came, they came from New York. They said tickets is too high to see LeBron in Madison Square Garden. So these drove. These drove.
Come on, dog.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
He ain't shit.
But they drove. They drove from New York
Like, I
to
gotta
see the
imagine,
Lakers here in Milwaukee.
Like,
And it
it's
was
more
lit.
expensive to drive to Milwaukee, get a hotel room,
Yeah,
and come to the
yeah.
game as opposed to just going to.
They said it was like a bro trip though.
It might be.
I was
And
about to
they was talking about going to see him again in like Detroit or something.
It could have been 15
Like
minutes
the
from
next
Madison Square.
when they was
They
playing
made
Detroit
the
recently.
game before.
Yeah, he was talking about we should have went to Detroit too. Did came here. I'm like y'all got
got
bread?
money.
I was just gonna say y'all got bread like that. Y'all just take.
I don't think he played in either one of them games though.
Nah,
That's messed up.
but it was lit though. It was cool to be around other Laker fans. But when we did that run, we was in there. The dude behind me, security had to come tell him to calm down. That's how geeked he was. Like, for real.
Sir.
That was like, sir, you're ruining the game for everyone else.
Wait, he was on some wrestling.
Ken got like 4.
Hey, bro. My bad, B.
I'm telling you.
My bad.
You got excited talking about the Lakers, and you did everything that went out the window.
No.
Did you enjoy your birthday?
Birthday.
When is your
Birthday was
birthday?
last month.
But the
birthday
tickets
was
were
last
for
month.
his
Oh, yeah.
birthday. That's why he's
Oh,
connecting.
okay. I know. I got you. Yeah. Birthday was cool. Nigga getting old.
Weird question, because his birthday. Yeah, weird question.
Well, I mean, it was a longer birthday. It was like an extended birthday.
Bring him again.
Well, I mean,
Just take that.
I didn't want to ring there, but I was going to let you.
Right, you was gonna let me cook. They don't let me live.
Tell people our social media, please.
I don't wanna.
Fuck 'em.
All right, fuck 'em. We at www.technicalfile.com. Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker. Well, you can also find us on Facebook as Technical File Podcast. You can also join our Technical File Pod Overtime Facebook group where you can interact with other fans of the sports that we all love. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at Technical File. Anything else? Anything more?
Nope. Ken?
Good job, sir. Like I say every week, man, we're gonna grow without y'all. So you guys enjoy the product that we're producing every week, and you enjoy being a part of this amazing Technical File family. Share it to a friend, coworker, and everybody else you may come encounter with. Let's do this.
For sure. Each one teach one. About
Preach.
Technical File. Okay. This or that last week. Which player is better? Jamal Crawford or Lou Will? Lou Will won in a landslide.
That motherfucker's a bucket, dog.
Like, what's the question? Like, who's better now or who's been the better
Overall,
player?
better player. And I don't think it should have been that big of a landslide.
Nah, because Crawford had his moment.
Young Crawford was very good. I mean, people just probably don't
Atlanta
realize
Crawford, nasty.
They were.
They do their job.
They're comparable. Like, and I think the recency bias probably gave us a little.
Yeah.
Because they pretty much had literally the same exact career. Same strengths, same weaknesses.
Lou's a little taller, though, ain't he?
Nope.
Jamal's
Crawford's
taller.
Really?
You can kind of see them in your head and
Right.
figure that out. Then again, you thought Kimball Walker was
Walker's, height.
yeah. So
The original Tim Stat.
yeah, it's the original. That was the first one where I was like, "What?"
He was like, I look LeBron in the eyes.
I think.
Okay. Any other thoughts on Lou Will and Jamal Crawford?
No.
Always a pleasure to watch him.
Always a pleasure.
Pause.
What was Tim's new
pause.
drop? When
We ain't got one.
Something about
Hewitt.
Yeah,
We ain't
Hewitt,
got
there
one.
we go.
What the fuck?
Screw drop.
always.
Let that water melt, and I'm slashing that motherfucker with my thong on.
Come on. Just in case they forgot.
Because I forgot.
No, for real.
Cisco.
I ordered food 30 minutes ago, and they still are, like, preparing
They
it.
dropping fresh fries and shit.
Hey,
They about to grinding the salt itself and shit. Sprinkle on the damn fries.
They would grew the potatoes and shit.
They got them from the Smurfs.
See,
Nope.
he fucking up.
Just
We was going.
Yeah.
We was going. see?
Negative one?
Negative one.
Negative one.
What the fuck? No,
Tim-
we ain't
the
doing this
Tim
shit
L
again.
counter. Let's get it going. The Tim L counter.
We ain't doing this shit
There
again.
we go.
New listeners, welcome.
Oh yeah, another sound effect. Titties.
You don't have to give them the full array. You know, they'll figure it out as they listen.
People
Okay.
love titties.
Let's get into the topic discussion. People do love titties, though.
And leading off,
Oh, my bad. Yeah, so we just finished the first weekend of the NCAA men's basketball tournament.
Man.
All the number 1 and number 2 seeds survived, so we didn't
And
have
three.
and 3. None of them. We didn't have any major upsets. But 2 5 seeds got bounced, including a team that's at a school in Madison, Wisconsin.
Yep.
And a team at a school in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yep.
So yeah, both the Wisconsin Badgers and the Marquette Golden Eagles.
Why you gotta say our name like that? Why you didn't put that disrespect on the Badgers' name? What's up?
See, you just reading into things. I read
you
it.
didn't put that
I read the resume.
disrespect.
Y'all not here to dis.
I didn't hear nothing.
Oh, for real?
Hey, he said today Nora was. She
I
is
heard
hurt.
Eagle.
She is hurt.
I'm
son.
real hurt. Ja ruined my soul. That's all I can say.
Yeah, them Eagles not soaring high no more.
The Eagles got shot.
Yeah. So Wisconsin lost to Oregon, and Marquette
still in
lost to Murray State, who are not still in it.
Right.
dog walk.
But they lost to the number 2.
Wait,
He's gonna be number 2. In that
what
draft.
are you talking about
The
right
draft, the prospect. They lost to Morant. I'll take a loss to Morant. If you're gonna take an L in the tournament, I'll take a loss to Morant.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Listeners are going to be saying the same thing. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Other than your team getting bounced, Camille, what were your thoughts of the first weekend?
Hurt. No. It was cool. Like,
But no.
it was a lot more. But no. It was a lot more blowouts than I thought it was going to be. That was the only disappointing part. I love the first Auburn game. They should have got upset. I think that's New Mexico State.
Yeah.
That
That was like the first game of the tournament, I think.
It was one of them because we had the plug at work. Not gonna say how, but a plug came through, and yeah, we were watching. I couldn't believe how that game ended, and you can hear people throughout the building cheering. So I'm like, everybody's sitting here watching. March, like, just don't come. Like,
if you missed it, New Mexico State was down 3 seconds left to go. They had a wide open. No, they were down 2. Had a wide open layup. He passed that up to pass it out for a 3. The dude gets fouled on a 3-point shot, so he gets 3 free throws. Misses 2 of them. Game over.
Damn.
and I just couldn't believe he kicked that out. Like, I was like,
because he went for the win.
He had an open lane. I don't know if he thought that. At first, I was like, did he think they were down by 3? Because that would make sense to me.
J.R. Smith.
Right. Because it happens.
It happens. But he could have we need this win. He's still wide open.
Like, I do get that. Like, if you're the underdog, like, go for the win in regulation as opposed to trying to push it to overtime. But a wide open layup, though, like, I don't know.
On a breakaway.
What if he missed it, though?
And you got to, like, that's a dagger. Like, you get 3 shots, at least tying the game.
He missed
3 free throws. But speaking of daggers, also, my favorite game from the past weekend was Duke and
Yeah, that game was great.
UCF.
Yeah. Old boy was balling for UCF.
What's the guard
His
name?
I didn't know he was a senior
Dawkins.
or senior.
Dawkins.
Dawkins. He's a junior or senior or some shit like that. I was like, I didn't know you've been around that long. But this is his breakout year. And he was fucking balling. He was lighting their ass up.
Yeah, he was.
Wait, is he the coach's son?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Because that was like a star at Duke, so.
Yeah. Yeah, he was hooping.
He should have won that game for him.
Taco fly. Wall.
Taco is so tall. I just kept watching the game like, wow.
That's a big dude. 7'6".
Like, I saw the tweet where the Bucks were in the locker room watching the end of the game, and did Giannis say he can't wait to dunk on Taco or something like that?
I like me and Giannis. Like he threw the ball at Olynyk.
That was so funny. He dunked or got the bucket, had the ball, threw it at him, and Olynyk tried to throw it back, and Giannis tried to play like, what? What? Who, me?
He started to become the anti-hero, the Batman.
Right.
Yeah, like I went to the Bucks game on Sunday. So like we went to eat right after at a Punch Bowl service.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. Don't go. Like
we went.
Their service is trash.
Yes, it is. That's a fact.
But yeah, anyway, so like they had the game on there, and like we're all watching, and like everybody's just like losing their shit. Honestly, and I felt weird because like I was kind of rooting for Duke.
Really?
I just want to keep seeing Zion play. To be honest,
that's fair. And honestly, something about a bar experience when you're watching a big game is unmatched. It's an unmatched feeling.
Because a lot of people either with you or against you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite one is still our
when we went to Houston.
And that Dallas Packer game. That's still
and we went to
BW1.
BW3s in Houston, and all these Texans fans were suddenly cheering for the Cowboys that day during that Packer Cowboy game.
And we were getting lit up too.
And that's when Matt Flynn came back and won in the second half.
And it was only 4 of us, and then it was like 2 more somewhere randomly in the building.
Packer fans.
But
at the end of the game, they walked over like, yes!
Yeah. The entire building was again, like they was booing us and shit. They was like, oh, Packers losing, ah.
We had to sit there and take that.
As they started coming back, I started getting up and shit, okay, yeah. They looking and shit. They was mad as a bitch.
We acted out in that bar.
We acted our ass. Like, fuck y'all.
That reminded me of me and my brother went to Badgers Miami bowl game in Orlando. So like it was like heavy Miami fans. So like all the time like we were waiting like to get into the stadium. Everybody like, do you like everybody in our face and shit. They smacked them. Like the Badgers smacked Miami. after the game, oh, y'all got a good squad. Y'all got a good squad.
Hey, I see y'all out here. I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. Hey, good game, bro. No, shut the fuck up.
Where was that same energy?
Right.
Talking all that good shit a second ago.
So yeah, that was the game of the weekend. So during Michigan State's first round game, I don't remember who they were playing. They were struggling with them. Like this 2 seed playing against the 15. Like Michigan State calls a timeout, and Tom Izzo like loses his shit on like one of his players. Like has to be restrained. Like
They're playing Bradley.
Thank you, Bradley. So he has to be restrained by like the other players on the bench. Like even like throughout the timeout, like he still keep going back to the same kid. And like obviously all this is caught on camera. So like then a big kerfuffle like online, and sports radio and sports TV shows. They're like, did he go too far? Like are we should yelling still have a place like in coaching?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, they grown men at college.
Some people respond differently. Everybody responds differently. So
But isn't part of coaching like understanding who can take it and who can't?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a big part of coaching. That's
like
a big part
one
of
the
being a
main
leader.
parts
Manager,
of coaching.
A leader, yeah.
And like to be fair, like in this instance, like the player was like, "That's fine. Like that's what I signed
could
up
take
for.
it.
That's what I came here for. Like that type of coaching." So,
I think Draymond made a comment too, like that.
That's normal.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
good. Like we do that.
but also I don't know if it should be normalized that you just get screamed at like. Because like it's always like, oh, college is supposed to prepare you for the real world. Like ain't nobody yelling at me in the real world.
Some people got jobs, so they get yelled
yeah,
at.
I was about to say the same thing.
I've had some bosses where I'm like, hey, you need to chill the fuck out, bro.
Exactly.
Like, seriously. But, I mean, that's because they got a little rowdy.
That's probably what the player said to Izzo on the sideline.
Like, all right, when you done, my
When you done, when these cameras get off,
all right, I see you out here putting on the show and shit. For sure.
I catch you in traffic. So, how's you guys' brackets doing?
Okay, let me explain.
trash.
Let me explain.
That's what it is.
You're actually leading the pool, I believe.
Yeah,
Ken.
you are.
How?
Everybody else is trash.
So let me explain what happened. What went wrong?
I was
What
supposed to
happened
go
was-
look
What happened was I thought I did something I did not do.
What's that?
I did my bracket when I woke up first thing in the morning. I think the first day of the tournament. So I was rushing through it, and then my when you wake up, you kind of like drunken sleep, awake, and that stupor, I had Marquette going way farther than I meant.
Yeah, sure.
No, because I wish I could call my boss right now because we were at work, and this is me thinking how I did my bracket, and I'm like, yeah, I had Marquette winning the first game, but I got to put them out in the second game. Like, I can't on principle choose them to lose, even though I think they're going to get upset.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at my bracket. I had them.
You in the Final Four?
I had them going too far.
the Final Four.
Too far.
Championship game.
And I looked at that, and I was like, Camille. Like, I had to just, look
Yeah,
at myself in the
that
mirror.
was
like,
that school spirit hopped in.
Who fucked that up?
You. I'm pointing at myself. I can't believe I did that.
To give an update in the
I
Tech
ain't know it
File
wasn't.
pool, Everyday Gentleman is in first place.
For sure.
Evil Hamster Entertainment is 2. Cass Snowden is 3, tied with MKE Mars 5, and D Boogie 23.
D Boogie.
I like that name. Whoever you are, D Boogie. I like that name.
I'm
a
the
fan.
information I have. Yeah, let's see. Tim.
Did you do one?
Did you do
Not
one?
in there.
Okay.
Really?
I forgot to hit save.
Tifa Lockhart is tied for 13th, and I am also tied for 13th. Both have 420.
How beautiful.
So see what had happened was I had forgot to do my bracket. So then I seen that PSA, the technical file, was like, hey, don't forget to do your bracket. I said, oh, shit, I forgot. So let me do my bracket. And then I did my bracket. And then I had to go to the bathroom.
Here you go with the bullshit. It
And
can sound like
I had to
something.
put my phone in my pocket.
There you go.
And I forgot to hit save. So when the tournament started,
All right.
I looked at my phone. I was like, shit, I forgot to hit save.
You probably could have texted Eric and he could have admined in your picks or something like that.
I wasn't doing that shit.
I didn't think you could do that on ESPN.
Alrighty then.
No, because I think it locks automatically once the
Yeah,
tournament starts.
it closed. Like I couldn't get into the app at all.
Got you. All right. Well,
It's like my food is amended.
Who was your Final Four though?
All my 4 are
You remember?
still alive. So
All
I had
the number
Michigan,
ones?
Tennessee, Duke, and was it North Carolina? No, I had North Carolina getting upset.
Oh,
North Carolina.
I had. Wait for it.
my bracket's so
Kentucky.
trash.
That was the other one.
Kentucky.
I got Duke, Michigan, Virginia, and North Carolina.
That's what I had.
No, I had all the number ones in the Final Four because I think they're that strong this year.
Yeah. Like every year, I do like one real bracket. Like I'm in a cash pool. I'm not gonna blast out who it is because it's legal. But I always do like one bracket for like my real picks, and then one like chalk bracket.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah.
Just a fuck it.
Right.
Might as well. So Rob Gronkowski, he retired from the NFL on Instagram. His agent, he said, quote, "It wouldn't shock me if he has a change of heart, if he feels great and decides that he wants to play football," end quote. First question, do y'all think Gronk will stay retired, or is he going to pull a multiple players?
Jason Wooden.
Yeah.
Wooden.
I think that Gronk might pop over to WWE for a hot second and pop back into the NFL. So, no, I don't think he's stay retired.
Ken?
I think he is going to stay retired.
Really? You think he...
I think I feel like the reason why he's retiring has to be health reasons. I feel like he's tired of getting hurt. He's been getting hurt like crazy. So I feel like he feel like his life outside of football means more.
I mean...
And I understand that.
It makes sense, too.
Yeah. And what else can you got? You just won a Super Bowl?
Right.
Like, you good, bro.
Go out on top.
Exactly.
Because he said he's played 9 seasons, but with all his injuries, it's like he played 7.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 seasons worth of injuries on your...
And that's,
So that's wild. Okay.
That's why I was talking off mic. Y'all could get
Yeah. No, I was... Never mind.
She's been nosy.
No, it was his turn to go about if he think Gronk would stay retired.
Sure. Like I feel like he gonna get to partying too much and be like, I like this.
Yeah.
And also he ain't getting his ass beat every week.
facts.
Like that's a bionic man at this point.
I think his plan is to stay retired for all of those reasons, for sure. But do y'all, like, if Tom Brady called him, like, something happens, and he's like, I just need you for a couple games. I could see him doing that.
He's gonna be like, you better call Martellus.
I could see him coming back for a couple games for Tom, but I think he will stay retired. Like, he ain't gonna pull a Jason Witten where you can come back like, here I am.
He was terrible.
I'm horrible at
You're getting lit up week in, week out. You go on social media and they lighting your ass up.
He was like he saw Romo do it. He's like, oh, I can do it too.
No.
That ain't
Like,
it, bro.
do y'all think Gronk is going to be a first ballot? Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Yes.
First ballot?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's the greatest tight end of all time.
Really?
Yes.
Better than Gates?
Yes.
Better than Gonzalez?
Yes.
I don't know about Tony.
Like, because like, I feel like those dudes weren't as explosive as Gronk.
I'll give Gronk the most
Gronk was
talented.
like the biggest, like he was like the biggest weapon at tight end.
I'll give Gronk the most talented tight end, but I can't give him the greatest tight end because I think part of being a great player is availability. And like I said, he's was injury prone, like. But when he was on the field, like I'm thinking through this out loud.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Gronk on the field was like unstoppable.
Yeah.
Easy 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. Easy.
Something that Bill Belichick said that I was like, that makes so much sense. He said, what makes a great tight end is they have to be able to block and they have to be able to catch. Mm-hmm. He said, if you can't catch and you can block great, you're just an extra offensive lineman. I don't really need you. If you can,
catch but you can't block,
you're just a big wide receiver. Don't need you. Mm-hmm. Be my tight end. I need both, and Gronk could do both very, very well.
Mm-hmm. He's a big motherfucker.
But so could Tony. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tony was a really good blocker too, and he was finesse.
I think he was in the 14 years, 15 seasons.
Yeah,
like the longevity of Tony Gonzalez helps me.
Yeah, that's what
like he was, and you could depend on him.
That's
like
it's kind of like the Emmitt Smith versus Barry Sanders debate, like where it's like one was flashier and like did it for a shorter amount of time, but then the other one was like just steady and consistent. Like you knew what you were getting game in, game out, season in, season out.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but even though that is the case, I think Barry Sanders is better than Emmitt Smith.
I agree too.
I think everybody, unless you're a Cowboys fan, only Cowboys fans think Emmitt's better than Barry.
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith was the Tim Duncan of running backs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That look at Tim. Jim.
That's his one.
That's his one Jim of the day.
So you're back positive. No, that's all right. That's a joke counter.
Nope.
You're right. You're still -1. I got your hopes up. I'm sorry.
Where the fuck is my food, man?
It's gonna be cold as a bitch. Wait, y'all got Wendy's?
Why is he there?
He gonna be angry.
It's
Eric
gonna
J.
be cold as shit, dog. Wendy's is up the street.
Where that little bicycle is.
She on a bike?
That's what it's saying.
That's what,
She ride the bike.
that's what it is. It's a bike.
She rode her bike to Wendy's and got your shirt.
First of all, it's cousins.
I don't know why a bike is so funny.
No, that's a lot of
Oh
riding,
my
though.
God.
That's a
Like,
nice
good
little
shape.
trip.
Yeah.
She getting ready for the summer.
But she lost, though. So that means she gets riding, don't know where she
She's
goes.
just riding around
Dang,
the block.
but then that means your food out in the cold. It's not like
Oh, it's
it's
gonna be cold as shit.
not in a warm
Why
car.
you saying your food like you ain't got fries coming?
Dang it,
That's
I
why I
got the
keep
worst
thinking
thing.
of the fries. I keep thinking of the fries. You got fries.
Hell no.
Your food
She might have
included in
one of
this
the
anger
war-
package.
She might have one of warmer book bags or something.
She ain't got a damn warmer book bag.
She might, bro.
Anyways.
She got hot pockets in
Keep
her
it
shit.
warm.
Anyways.
She be like, you might throw this in the microwave real quick.
She got a microwave backpack. You know, they got those shits, Pizza Hut, and she got them shits
Conor
too.
McGregor announced his retirement
Fuck him.
from MMA on social media.
Who the fool?
Do y'all think this is for real?
Hell no.
Fuck him.
No.
It's either a money play, like he trying to get money out of Dana, or like his issues are catching up with him.
Yep.
I mean, Khabib did whoop his ass, though.
He might be trying to get
But
his
he
ass
was,
whooped.
he's
he was
still
in
getting
line to
money.
get like an 8 million or 8-figure payday from
That one fight that he was at.
fighting Diaz again.
Yeah.
He gonna be like, no, I'm good. His tweet said, "Hey guys, quick announcement. I've decided to retire from the sport formerly known as mixed martial art today.
He ain't right there yet.
I
Yeah,
wish
yeah,
my
'cause this shit
old
is
colleagues
nonsensical.
well going forward in competition. I now join my former partners on this venture already in retirement. Proper pina coladas on me, fellas." End quote.
This shit don't make no sense.
It's written by somebody
He
that gets
sound
punched
like
in the head
he's
for a living.
trolling.
Oh, you're definitely trolling.
Hey, top of the evening, guys.
Hey, oh, by the way, yeah, one of the biggest stars in the industry, I'm retired. Fuck him.
Well, Ichiro, he also retired.
Ichiro, Brother Zuki. He ain't the same Brother Zuki.
Brother Zuki.
He ain't the same Brother Zuki.
He got some balls on
That
him.
Brother Zuki had some problems.
He got some balls.
That's
That
an
brother has some
all-timer.
issues.
That's an all-timer.
Brother
Brother Zuki
Zuki
is an all-timer.
Brother Zuki has some issues.
What what I want to do is I want for our 100th episode or maybe our 2-year. I'm not sure which one.
Clip episode.
I need some clips. I need some all-timer moments.
Oh,
So
for
like
sure.
Brother Zuki.
Let's
When-
put it out to the crowd too. Like,
Yeah, like,
what are y'all? What are
tweet
y'all
us.
favorite clips, favorite bits, favorite anything from the show?
Let us know because
Unless
I
it's
got
Bash
like
and Tim.
two.
If it's Bash and Tim, don't
That's
tweet that shit.
we could do a whole top 10 of Bash
Right,
for you.
I found the one today. Did y'all see that in the group?
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't get a
Yeah.
chance to listen to
It
it.
was the
though.
one where he was talking about dinosaurs. We talking about dinosaurs being pets, and he was like, "You know, it's them people in the room who just
When you
stupid."
got the dumb friend and you asked him some
Oh,
shit,
oh,
and
yeah,
you
we-
know he gonna
oh.
say some dumb shit,
and we all got
just
quiet
like,
and looked at him,
Damn.
and he got all offended. Man, don't be saying that. the
The
clip,
truth hurts in this one.
the clip ended with Ken going, "It was an alley-oop, you threw it." Okay, so yeah, shout out to Brother Zuki on Amazing 19 seasons.
Actually, I used
That's
to love
all good
Ichiro
stuff.
Suzuki as far as like his baseball talent and shit like that. Like he was a role model as far as baseball goes.
How to
He was
play
like my
baseball, yeah.
size and shit like that. Fast as shit, contact hitter. Because I was never a power hitter.
It's doing a guaranteed base on
We gotta get that shirt made, man.
What?
Fast,
as shit.
yeah.
fast and shit. This is
It'd
gonna
be
be
like a
some
little
feet.
blur.
Exactly. This is gonna be some feet and shit. Some shoes left and shit.
We're gonna get a still from the Tech File 40 of Tim Running and use that as the background for the shirt.
Speaking of which, y'all been working out. I've been working out like a motherfucker.
I have not.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I've not done anything yet.
I did last week, no bullshit.
Even though-
that shit was trash. But my dude, my bad.
Even though my daughter shamed me, like I still ain't been back to jail.
Yeah, I've been working out because I gotta hit this.
I had to stretch out a little bit more.
False.
Oh, update. I weighed myself today.
Do we need this update
Yeah,
on air?
I'm happy
We
about
trying
it.
to watch the Rocket Bucks game.
Okay. But I'm I dropped some weight. So I
See,
was
you just made this longer. You could just let him go.
right. I'm 188. I was 188. Now I am 174 in a span of 2 months.
That's what's up.
And I was trying to get to about 174, 175 because it's the same weight I was when I came out of basic.
Okay. NFL makes a huge.
Damn! Wow!
Damn.
What?
Damn. I was happy. Y'all couldn't be happy
Shit,
for a
no,
brother
this
at all.
great.
I was not in.
You,
Damn,
sir, ain't
son.
shit.
That was from Dooch. That was a long
Yeah,
distance.
Dukesville.
Shit, no,
NFL
this
makes a
up.
huge PI rule change. All offensive and defensive pass interference calls and non-calls can be challenged starting in 2019.
Oh, really?
The
All
Saints
of
got
them.
their way. I I'm not mad at it.
No, I'm not mad at it either.
Until
It's
it
gonna
happens.
slow
You
the
still
game
get
down.
you still get the same amount though. Like you don't get no extra
They're not saying
So you
get
can
time.
use your 3
You-
challenges. One you can use challenges on
on. Okay.
pass interference. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So we had some crazy on-court performances in the NBA this week. Devin Booker dropped 59 in the loss against the Jazz.
So apparently, like the announcers were saying, got mad that Jazz players weren't playing him straight up no more, and they kept fouling because they didn't want him to get 60. They were up by 33, and y'all complaining about man-up defense.
But then I think the Suns were like intentionally fouling so they could get the ball back.
Yep.
So it was just like,
It was just
It was a game.
just play the game out.
It was childish. Like they just
But I mean, I get it. You don't want 60 dropped on you, even
Yeah.
if you do win by 33.
yeah, pride.
James Harden had 61 in the win against the Spurs. Rudy Gobert set the single season dunk record with 270. I think Giannis is like right behind him.
Yeah, he's right behind.
I think he's like 8 away.
D'Angelo Russell had 27 in the fourth quarter against the Sacramento Kings. They came back from 28 down the fourth.
That was wild.
That's
All I could hear was Ken's voice in my head. I think like last
Dude.
year when he was like, he's next.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I said
He
the
was
same shit. He was gonna get his shit off in
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Like he called All-Star,
Exactly.
and I never expected to see him.
I saw it when he was. I was
like
like, we
this.
gave
Yeah.
up on him too soon.
Yeah.
We gave up on him like a season too soon.
Yeah.
We've been doing this a long ass time because I won like our first
Yeah.
Yeah.
shows. Like
That's
that
when he got traded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, man. And I was at that time. Both Ken was saying he was. I was like, shit, he gonna get his shit off, bro.
He'll be All-Star.
And he been balling.
Yeah,
He's looking. He's turned into what they thought he would have been.
I don't think he would have done this in L.A.
nope.
No,
Not
he
the,
needed
not the
to
right.
get- yeah.
It's not the right environment in LA for him to turn into that. He needs
Yes
to get
and
away.
no, but I think that the Lakers player development just isn't good.
Yeah.
Fair.
And like Brooklyn's program is clearly like
They had no
producing
choice.
Man.
I'm saying like you can be trash and like not have draft picks and then but like not do anything with the people that you bring in. Like they've done a good job of like making moves on the fringes and like getting real players. Like
Land of misfit toys, bro. They balling.
Man, that's the perfect analogy. Still, the land of misfit toys. If I hear someone on like a TV outlet say
sport
that,
meant motherfucker. I'm going on all they social medias. I'm going ham. I'm playing our shit. I'm like, where'd you get this shit from?
I sent the video to the fellas here, but Stephen A. Smith definitely said, "Give it to me." On first take, and I could not help but laugh. I was like, "Wow!" And he said it like Tim.
We know y'all listening. Why y'all playing?
Just
Why y'all
sign
playing?
us. Stop
Like, what
stealing
up?
the
Yeah.
flavor and just get
What
the
up?
flavor.
Just give us the
What
bag
up?
for the flavor.
Come to the flavor maker.
It's nothing.
Give it to me. Like, it's authentic shit. You know what I mean? Fuck you mean. Don't do my shit no more, Stephen A. Bro. Fuck you mean, bro.
How you gonna get on
I
that
catch
list?
you in traffic.
You you close to getting on that list.
Right.
so about 10 minutes ago, the Bucks and Rockets tipped off in a battle of MVP favorites.
James Harden, petty. No.
Adidas.
Wrong word. Corny.
Because the ad he took out.
He took out an ad in the Journal Sentinel in Milwaukee
Adidas took out that.
on his behalf.
And
for
you know
his
he
MVP.
encouraged that shit.
Like, that wouldn't fly if he didn't want it.
Yeah.
A MVP full page ad talking about his candidacy.
And why he should be MVP.
That's corny.
Motherfucker.
That's
What?
funny, though.
You know we don't give a fuck about that shit, right?
You campaigned to the wrong people. We ain't changing
Like,
minds.
we got a star, my we ain't had one of these in a while. We ain't finna be rooting against him. Fuck you mean? Oh, he don't know shit about Milwaukee. That's
Hey man, James Harden go fuck around, get this 81 on the Bucks.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. He probably will, but
He the only one that come close to getting that Kobe shit because
I
he
said
scored
it-
effortless.
I
bro.
said it earlier this morning. I was like, Harden probably dropped 55 on us today.
He scored effortless, dog.
Over under?
Better scorer.
Between
James
who?
Harden, Kobe Bryant.
Shit, son.
That's difficult.
He got
because
killer
That's
instinct
very
too.
difficult.
Because-
I'm still going Kobe.
Kobe's post game
Yeah, I was say his post game sets
Yeah.
him
was
apart.
so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Hell yeah, I agree.
That-
James-
Nah, he took that from MJ though.
Yeah, he did.
James
but
Harden just
he
come
did
down
it
against
beautiful.
Poole
Yeah, he did.
like disrespectful, dog. Like James Harden disrespectful.
Smack your hand away. Smack.
Yeah, you
pull.
be like, dog. You be
What
ready
the
to
fuck?
fight, dog, for real. Like, bro, you disrespectful out here, bro. Like,
Looking
finna
at you and shit.
You finna catch these hands. I'm sorry, bro.
He's staring you down and just pull without even looking at the rim and shit.
Bro. Like James Harden's ridiculous, dog.
I think I'm gonna say Kobe.
Yeah.
I
Well,
said, yeah,
it's
I gotta
definitely
go
Kobe.
It's something about because post moves are so unpredictable.
They're
Like they're
difficult.
hard to really defend. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know what James Harden's going to do, and he's going to do it on you anyways.
Yeah.
You just can't stop it.
Yeah, so that's different. I'd rather be able to know what's coming and try my best to figure something out than
Not
be in
know
this
what-
position. Yeah.
What happened at all?
Eric, what
Yeah,
you
every night it could be something different. It could be he killing you from the post. He can kill you from the 3-pointer. He can kill you in the mid range,
Yeah.
dunking on your shit. Like
But I mean, it's kind of like with Giannis. Like everybody's like, "Oh, if he get a jumper, he's unstoppable." It's like he's
You're already
unstoppable now.
unstoppable,
Like,
right.
He goes to the
why
Y'all know he
diversify
can't
when you ain't
shoot.
got to?
that's the same shit.
Y'all
they said
know
about
this man
LeBron.
can't shoot.
and they still
And he
back
get to
up,
the bucket
and
with
he's
ease.
still scoring. Like
Y'all
Tristan,
know he can't
dunked on
shoot.
Tristan Thompson.
He jumped on two of them. Like
That's
Nawabo was
crazy.
there too.
Everyone knows he can't shoot.
Backed
but he
up.
still come to the bucket.
And they
effortless,
backed up,
bro.
but he's been hitting more.
But he's been
threes this
smacking
season.
them.
Yeah, man.
And smacking him is relative in
Yeah,
this
to
situation.
Giannis's-
Giannis's pass, not like
And I just want to point
Swag.
out, since February 1st, he has hit more 3-pointers than Jason Tatum.
you have a little vendetta against Jason Tatum.
He not good.
Jason Tatum is nice, man.
He
He's
has
decent.
shown me nothing.
I like Tatum.
Why?
I like his game.
What about
Why?
it?
Well, who he remind you of?
Like everybody's saying, like, oh, he a future All-Star, future MVP candidate. Like,
I mean, because
I get he's 20.
a good wing
Like,
where he can play inside and outside.
he ain't shown me. He has not shown me anything. Like he doesn't like. He seems like he'll be good, relatively speaking. But I don't see like the All NBA, All Star, like all that stuff.
I feel like once he puts it all together, because he'll have a game where he'll show you the inside game,
That's
or
what
he'll
it
have a
is.
game where he's outside, or he'll have a game where he can kill him with the with passing and shit like that, or he'll kill somebody off the dribble, like because he
Everyone-
has good handles.
Everyone's very sold on the potential.
If once he put it all together, yeah.
So that's what it is.
So it's missing. Like he
You're-
don't know what the fuck he want to do every night.
It's like Eric took off those glasses already, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm looking at now. Like, forget potential."
I mean, I get like seeing like flashes of a player, but like I guess maybe I haven't seen like the right games of his because like when he played the Bucks, he don't do shit.
Yeah,
Like even in the playoffs last year, like that didn't seem like it seemed more lucky than like oh he's so skilled. Like it was just like he hit a hot streak.
maybe he's one of those players where if it's a good rim protector around, he kind of nullifies half of his game. Like he's not a threat from the perimeter. He needs to get inside the perimeter at some point. So if he got somebody that's actually protecting the rim around, or some team that has good inside defense, it kind of nullifies his game.
All right, we got to move on. We got too much
sorry.
to talk about.
Go ahead.
Oh, will this game decide the MVP race?
It shouldn't, but it will for a lot of people.
Yep.
Which is the problem.
Yep. Who's the MVP today?
Either one. Honestly, this is an MVP race where it's like if either one wins, I get it. So I don't really have like Giannis is my dog in the race, like my horse in the race, but it's like
Right, like I'm
James
rooting
Harden was really good this year.
for, I'm rooting for Giannis, but like if I had to vote, like I don't know who I would vote for.
Me either.
Because they jumped to number 3, Houston.
I mean, the Bucks still have like a much stronger team case.
I
Yeah.
get it.
So
I mean, but without him, they wouldn't have got to. And that's a lot of people's case.
and
like-
without Giannis, like
Right,
that,
yeah.
that's
And I get it.
And
I get it.
that's the problem with like these teams are built around their superstars, so
Right.
it's not like
Of course,
their
without
team is
one
gonna
of
fall
them.
apart. Like,
Yeah.
But if you get the right pieces around, like they're gonna be great.
Do we want to see a Rockets Bucks final?
I don't care. I just want to see the Bucks in the final.
Right. I don't give a shit. Like
I
sure.
thought about
So.
that earlier. I was like, if this turned out to be a good game, that might be the final we want to see instead of the Warriors.
Either one is going to be fun.
I'll take the
Because-
Rockets because they're more beatable. But like as far as like aesthetically, I don't give a
True.
shit.
True.
Anyway, Cameron Newton, that old so and so. He was looking for ways to
Slide
challenge
ball.
himself mentally while he
SOB.
was physically limited by recovering from his shoulder surgery. Excuse me. He said that every month he's tried to challenge himself. In January, he gave up gambling. In February, he went vegan. For March, he said no climax.
You ain't fucking?
He ain't nothing.
Oh.
No nut March.
He gonna be for real slinging that ball, goddammit.
He'll be mad as a bitch.
He
He'll
gonna
be
be throwing the
flattening
shit
every
out the
ball in
ball.
them houses and shit. Throwing them against the wall and shit. Just mad angry, bro.
What's something that you would have a problem giving up for a month?
Sex.
Definitely.
What's something else that you would have a problem giving up for a month? Actually, today's 6. Well, yesterday was 6 weeks.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Video games.
I could do it. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I can.
Well, for a month, yeah, probably. Yeah.
There's not
do
there's,
it.
there's
I've
not
gone
too
months,
there's not too many things I can think of where if I couldn't do it that I couldn't do for a month. Like I don't think there's anything, even the things you know what, I lied.
Yep.
If you said I could listen to music for a month, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I give you that.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
Oh shit. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, because we couldn't listen to music in the military, but our MTI used to have a phone that she used to make us do push-ups and work out and shit whenever she played music. But that was the only music I got to hear.
It's rough.
So, it was tough. Like
It's
my
rough.
favorite song when it got out was Macklemore song.
Who
was that?
Ryan Lewis. What was that? Tonight is the night. We'll start till it's over. Yeah.
That was your favorite song?
That was the first song I heard when I came out of basic.
That shit was so
The second
trash.
song I heard was Power Trip by J. Cole.
Well, at
That
least
was
a
my
good
second favorite song.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that was the second song I heard. So, yeah.
Macklemore, get out of here, B.
So Jason Kidd went on ESPN's The Jump, and he has some interesting comments along the way. I think you might be interested in hearing them, Laker fan, even Bucks fans.
I do want to start, though, with the vacant head coaching job at Cal. Let's just get this out of the way. How do you feel about it?
I think Cal is a great institution. We'll see what happens. I would love to get back to coaching at any level, college or the NBA. And so right now it's nice to be wanted. And that just tells me I'm doing the right thing. And I think the year off helps clean up some things, too, just to refocus and have that energy and understanding the kids, being around the AAU circuit a little bit and understanding what's more important to the kids today.
That's actually an interesting and noteworthy idea to sort of go into that. Look, anytime your alma mater wants you, obviously, that's a good thing. You did mention the NBA there. We don't know exactly what jobs are going to be open. There's been all kinds of rumors about you and the Lakers. That job is currently held by Luke Walton, as you know. How interested are you in waiting off on Cal or anything that comes up in college to get an NBA job?
I'm going to be patient in this process, but, what Luke's done in L.A. with all the injuries and everything that's gone on, I think he's done an incredible job, and they have a coach. And so we'll wait till the season's
the right
over
thing to
see
say.
what opportunities come about.
You want him to keep doing it.
Hopefully there's
So he
one
can
that
get the damn
fits.
job.
If not, we'll
I mean,
sit
he
back
did
and
snake
go
Larry Drew,
around
so,
and maybe
I mean,
I'll be able to hang out
like
with
he's
you guys.
above
Say,
that.
you have an always welcome seat here.
Okay, I'll get the coffee since I'm the
That's
rookie.
Damn, he corny.
In a vacuum, Jason, is the Lakers' job still, regardless, of whoever is in it or not,
Dude, Jordan shaking his head.
available for him to coach in Los Angeles in 2019? Is that still a thing? You've coached in big markets in New York, in small markets in Milwaukee. You obviously played all over the league.
I think when you look at the Lakers as a whole, it's a franchise that is one of the best in the world, not just in the NBA, but the world. And so, if you ever have the opportunity
city,
to wear
Craig, the
purple
world.
gold, you can't turn that down. As a coach, as a player, because they're all about championships. And so, they have a process. They had a young team, and then LeBron comes and kind of sped up things. And so, he wants to win now. But I think, again, it takes time. And I thought, again, Luke was doing a great job at coaching those young guys and LeBron for the first year.
Face, would you have any interest in coaching?
So
I hate this matchup.
the whole interview is really interesting because then he talks about the Bucks and things of that sort.
Hey,
But
how? No.
do you think it's more likely that Kidd will coach a college or an NBA team next season?
NBA.
Ooh, that's strong, huh?
He won't be too far from his alma mater.
Ken, what do you?
Jason Kidd, here's a word of advice. Go ahead and take that cow job, sir. Do it.
I think if he passes on the Cal job, that means he already has the Lakers job.
Exactly. So, no, don't do it. Just go to Cal, bro. You'll be happier. You don't want to come to LA. Chill out. You don't want this. We suck over here. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here, sir.
How do you hire him after you see what Milwaukee's doing without him?
That's a great point. So, do you think that when he says like he's learned and grown as a coach,
Where?
that he We don't know where he isn't coach, but do you believe him?
No, because where you been? I'm gonna believe you. What? You got proof?
He's saying like, give me a job and I'll show you the proof. That's
You been
exactly
on for a
what he-
year.
that's
Your
what he's
team's
saying.
balling. What your proof where you got better? Who can
he-
vouch for you?
Himself. This is. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what he's throwing out to the universe right now.
Magic gonna take that shit. Magic is gonna take that shit. But you know what, kid? You're right. Everybody deserves a second chance. Second chance, Johnson.
Bro, chill out, bro.
K-Med is 0 for 6.
Jesus Christ.
He does that.
He'll get out of there.
Ken?
I just want to say one thing just on the Lakers. Like, how do we get to this point?
You
That
know,
we have to hire.
You really want to know why?
No, I'm just saying, like, as a Laker fan, you think, like, how do we get to this point that we're strongly
on the dive.
considering, like, a Jason Kidd as a head coach of this
Y'all have
Laker
had
team?
the
Y'all got
most-
Magic in your
Like,
office.
this is ridiculous.
It's
yo.
a very Magic Johnson move.
To be fair, the Lakers drama has made the NBA season enjoyable. Y'all have been on
disagree.
a roller
I
I
coaster.
disagree. It's strongly
The
disagree.
Bucks' excellence has made this an enjoyable NBA season.
I wasn't excluding
Yep.
it. Both truths can be the same.
I don't give a shit about the Lakers.
That's a valid point. Can you
yeah.
tell people about Doc Rivers? This is also
The person that we could have got, but he won't be on that bullshit. But Doc Rivers signed an extension to be with the LA Clippers to coach long term. Apparently, he was advised not to take the Laker job since LeBron doesn't want to be coached.
Oh,
that's what people saying.
So, do you guys believe this narrative around LeBron not wanting to be coached?
Yes.
Yep.
he probably like, man, I'm a grown ass man. You ain't finna coach me.
I don't
But
even
I mean,
think
like,
it's.
go ahead.
Oh, no. Everybody was talking. Go
Yeah, I
ahead,
know.
Ken. You
I feel
first.
like it's coaching LeBron has to be one of the hardest things to do because like how can you kind of like coach greatness? You know, like look, like our.
Like, what's the coach going to tell LeBron?
That's what I'm
about
saying. Like, what
basketball?
can you possibly tell him about back when he literally is the greatest? Like, what possibly could you
That's
do?
your opinion.
I know y'all going to hate me for this, but that might be part of the reason why Jason Kidd would be good.
I was
for
going to say that exact
this
same
Oh,
thing.
because he
specific
don't
job.
have to do shit.
Because
Well-
our. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, like, that's actually a basketball mind that LeBron would respect and listen to, and, like, he would feel, like, on par with, like, where he would allow him to instruct him. Like, he might not instruct him
Yes.
good, you know what I mean? But, like, he at least has the gravitas to, like, coach LeBron James.
And I wasn't even going to go to that point, but that's valid. I was thinking more of your point about Jason Kidd, why he was a bad coach, why great players make terrible coaches, because they expect players to see what they see, and when they don't, they get frustrated. If he's in LA with LeBron, LeBron's going to see what he sees. So it might be an actual connection in that way.
And Jason Kidd would be the revitalizing LeBron's career
Yeah.
type
Okay.
shit next year. Oh my God, that's gonna be so ugly.
So let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. Hypothetically, Jason Kidd does become the Lakers head coach and wins the championship in LA. What would you say about Jason Kidd as a coach?
He lucked
then.
up.
Fuck Jason Kidd.
He lucked up.
Yeah.
You looked up.
He lucked up.
Well,
I did read something earlier today that was talking about, like, during Game 7 of the finals that Cleveland won, Ty Lue, like, challenged LeBron. He was like, you know, you're not playing aggressively. Like, you need to guard Draymond because he busting your ass. Like, you're loafing on defense. Like, you're being sloppy. Like, he just kept hammering home, and, like, LeBron was pissed. And, like, apparently he went to Damon Jones. He's like, can you believe Ty Lue would say that? And Damon Jones, like, I mean,
He ain't wrong.
Right.
is it true? And then he still, like, he wasn't satisfied with that, so he went to James Jones. It was like, dog, for real, like, I can't believe he did that. He, like, he telling you the truth, man. You gotta listen, blah, blah, blah. So, like, you gotta have strong personalities that LeBron's gonna listen to, like, to be able to coach him. Like, I can't imagine Luke Walton doing that same thing and having it resonate the same way that
he don't have the resume.
I was coaching you when we was out here on the court and shit, telling you what to run on defense.
But speaking of coaching, head coach Avery Johnson was fired from Alabama.
Dude, that's a loud man.
Oh, I love hearing him talk. Though.
I do, too.
Like, I swear,
We used to have a coach that looked and sounded just like Avery Johnson.
You look like Avery Johnson.
Hey, fuck you, motherfucker.
What the fuck?
He everywhere.
I ain't trying to say, oh, it's somebody else. You, motherfucker. Look in the mirror, goddammit.
He Avery without the twang.
Hey, how I
Without
look in
the
the mirror earlier with Marquette. You gotta look in the mirror, Avery.
I am not Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson. Hell no. He
David
fast as shit.
Robinson and Taylor.
All you see is teeth and shit. Every time he talk, all you see is a mouthful of teeth. His teeth big.
I fuck with Avery Johnson though. I really
know
do.
you do.
I really do.
That's you.
He's dark. He Tim.
He remind me of the kid on Role
Oh,
Models.
shit. That's funny.
Okay, I can see that.
That kid also reminds me of you. So full circle.
Full circle. So the buyout
Make it make
settlement in the Kaepernick Reed and NFL case was reportedly less than $10 million. Are y'all surprised at that amount?
I'm surprised
Low
you took
key?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought it was supposed to be like non-disclosed though. So who
Who's
decided?
leaking? That's what I'm saying.
Who decided to do the NFL
NFL.
do it to just make
Yeah.
it seem like yo
Yeah.
to
He
show
sold out
y'all?
for $10
Yeah, he sold
million.
off. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
Well,
like
for half
it's
of
just a
$10 million.
slight.
Yeah. Because everybody in their mama thought it was like 50, 60.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because when I see, it, I was like,
A
what,
piece.
what the fuck? I was like, damn, on what?
Well,
Yeah, when I seen 10 million, I was like, ooh.
yeah, I was like, that's.
And then I was like, they had to split that though, right?
I don't know.
Or like, who got-
seen,
I
I've
thought
seen
Cap
it-
got 10.
I've seen Cap 10, and I've seen people say half, but I haven't seen the half in an article. Like I saw half on Twitter, but not half in any article I read.
Right.
Okay.
Because I seen, when I seen it, I seen Cap.
So I'm not sure which way it is,
Okay.
5 million, 10 million, but it's,
Either way.
yeah, either way, it's
Yeah,
less than
either
I thought
way,
it was
it's
going
just
to
like
It's bullshit.
be. Yeah. Renee Montgomery, she plays for the Atlanta Dream, and Asia Wilson, Las Vegas Aces. They alluded on Twitter that WNBA players will be in NBA 2K20. Finally copying EA Sports.
that's what
You knew that was gonna happen.
We knew it was going to happen.
yeah,
So
it's just yeah.
do it better now.
They wanted to see how that worked.
Look, iPhone this. Pretend this is Samsung. Take the idea they've been doing for years.
That's all you gotta do.
Put in a new package.
Yeah,
Sell it as easier and better.
that's
Get
pretty
your
dope.
money.
They gonna let y'all do face scans.
I hope it's a better one. I need my freckles on the game. Anyway.
Every light skinned person gonna look the same and shit. That's the,
They already do.
That's
on
what I'm
the
saying.
game,
That's what's
dog.
gonna happen.
First of all, we don't. So stop being
Every
cold.
light skinned
Damn
person
near.
with a mohawk on 2K looks exactly the same. It's just different heights.
Oh, you talking about on the game? Never mind.
We talking about the game.
We talking about real life.
We ain't light skin shaming in
That's
real
what I
life.
was talking about.
We
That's
was
what
just
I
talking about on the
talking
game.
on the game. Y'all right. For sure.
See, you acting like a light skin. Y'all just emotional. Now I'm shaming.
That's how she was earlier when I was talking about Marquette. Like, when he,
The audacity.
Whatever.
Sassy Camille this week.
Sassy Camille.
Whatever.
Her
Whatever.
chest body this week.
I heard that one. in a minute.
Right.
Chest
We've been
body.
doing this for a while, man. Y'all for real got to send us clips and
Yeah,
suggestions.
let us know, man. For real, let us know what your favorite is.
Because one of mine I'm thinking of was when you was talking and you was like, what was that?
Oh yeah, when he went his little tangent.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a
That was
deep
the mental health
tangent.
one.
Yeah. And then at the
Because
end,
I'm passionate. That's something I'm passionate about.
and then at the
though,
end he
so
came
that's
out like, what did I say that? I was telling myself, go ahead.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good rant.
Yeah.
why. Yeah, I haven't had a random win it.
You have
You haven't had a rant
Yes,
and
you
a
have.
win it.
I mean, in a minute.
you had a rant like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
I did.
Fucking fun.
Yeah.
Something about the Lakers.
Oh yeah, the GM for the Hornets.
That was months
New
ago.
Orleans.
It was something more recent.
It was something.
Oh, really?
else.
Oh.
Yeah. You be ranting, man.
Oh, thought I
You
It's
blacking
my
out.
favorite part of the show.
thought I was
Yeah.
calming down.
Eric
So-
thought it was gonna happen earlier. That's why he got mad at me
Whatever.
with the potato.
Anyway, Anthony Joshua has his first fight in the United States
Confused.
on June 1st against Jarrell Big Baby Miller.
Big baby.
Big Baby.
Big chest.
AJ posted a photo of himself with Drake and tweeted the caption, quote, about to break the curse, owl emoji, hashtag June 1st, end quote. So even if you ain't superstitious, would you play around with the Drake curse?
No.
If
Fuck
you,
'em.
If you good enough, like I would.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, just think what it. Twitter go crazy.
I'm
Oh,
not
he
even-
broke the curse.
I'm not even going to risk it. Like, if I saw Drake wearing a Bucks hat, I'd be like, oh, what you
Let him cut him walk.
Hey,
He gonna have a
don't
straight
bring
Giannis
your
jersey
ass
on.
to Milwaukee on
I don't know why
bullshit.
Big Baby made me think of this, but what happened with that MMA dude that like he had that funny post match?
He headlined a pay-per-view recently.
Yeah, did he win it though?
I don't know.
Who? He was saying something like,
I forget his
dead
name,
ass,
yeah.
man. Like,
We played this interview.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about? It's not Michael Lewis. Is his name
I feel
Michael
like it was
Lewis?
something Lewis.
Yeah. No, he lost. He just recently lost.
Derek Lewis?
Derek
Lewis. Yeah, he just lost.
Yeah, because he headlined pay-per-view.
He had. I think he got knocked out in the second
What
round.
time is it?
Like, damn.
Time to keep moving.
No, I know I had something to say, but it's gonna take too long. It's hilarious though. Remind me to say it later.
I'm gonna forget.
Tony Romo is reportedly seeking a $10 million a year contract
Get that back.
to stay with CBS in 2020 and beyond.
Pay that man.
He currently makes $4 million a year.
Pay that man.
So if he get that contract, he'll become the first $10 million a year TV analyst in sports history.
Jesus. He cold.
Do y'all think CBS should cash him out?
Yes.
Yeah, well, what other personalities
He's
do they have
actually
outside
really
of Tony
good
Romo?
at his job.
$10
He's good.
He's really good at his job.
People are tuning in just to hear Romo.
Just
real
for
talk.
Even
Romo.
trash games.
That's what I'm saying.
Romo
Just
replaced the
'cause of
motherfucker
Romo.
that was already had his seat because he's that good. Yes, cash him out. Otherwise,
Might as well.
Fox gonna pick his ass up.
For someone else,
ASAP.
Or ESPN gonna cash him out.
Yeah.
honestly, you know what? I was gonna say he could just become a free agent and be like, "Who's gonna cash me out?"
Yeah.
But then the problem, like, he works so perfectly in his booth right now. Like, CBS
Yeah.
really has set him up to succeed. And it's one of those things, like, do you think if he goes somewhere else, the magic ain't going to be the same? Like, First Take was entertaining when it was Skip and Stephen A. And then they split, and it's like, okay, both of y'all shows, all right, it ain't the same.
Garbage.
I do love Uncle Shay Sharp, though.
Yeah.
Shannon is hilarious.
Shannon's better than Stephen A.
You ain't gonna reply to me, bro?
Here you go. Slide in the DMs, bro.
See?
Hey, I sent you a message.
Come on, man.
Is it that message that we were talking about in the opening?
Oh, he said, oops, I sent the
No,
Bubba
it wasn't
Stuff.
that one.
I sent the Bubba
He
stuff.
probably would have sent me a picture of him in a GIF.
Anyways, real quick, for
Come on,
context, Troy Aikman makes about $7.5 million a year.
Aikman make that bread.
Yeah. John Gruden, when he was in the booth, he was making about 6.5.
For what?
And
He stayed with a bag.
and back in the day, John Madden, when he hit his peak, boom, he was making $8 million a year. And keep in mind the time frame that was.
Right.
Oh, he was make that
So-
was bread
Like,
back
that's
then.
like twice that.
Yeah.
But
So-
Madden was also out here talking about some team that scores the most points to win the game.
That's when he was getting older, but John Madden.
I used to love John
is
Madden.
the one-
I really
you know,
did.
he's one of the biggest. Like, he probably is like the biggest.
Wait, no, that's Berman.
Yeah. John Madden. Okay. Moving on.
Wait, what team is John Gruden coach now?
Moving on. I have chills now. This is uncomfortable. Lonzo Ball, he cut ties with. Stop it.
Oh, I forgot about them.
Lonzo Ball, he cut ties with Alan Foster and the Triple B's after
Here come a
Foster
Ken rant.
couldn't account for $1.5 million while
I
completing
got something to
Texas.
say, though.
Lonzo was a majority owner of Big Baller Brand, 51%, while Foster, LeVar Ball, and Tina Ball each owned 16.3%.
The hell Tina Ball do?
Birth him?
Yeah, I was like, that's Bubba. She gotta get some. She
like
gotta get
LeVar is
something.
actually working though. Like,
Yeah, but she had the stroke. So it kind of messed up her plans because she was actually in charge of the Lady Baller Brand.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm a
keeps up with him.
I'm a big fan
Of the Lady Baller brand?
No, of the family.
Of the family.
Oh. All of them?
The Facebook show is really good. It's a really good show.
But that's how, like, I saw the Alan Foster dude,
Yeah.
like, on that show. And
He's on there all the time.
Right. He seemed like he was too present. Like, I'm like, I don't trust that
Why
dude.
you all on the video, did he?
Right. He was shook.
yeah.
That broke so
Like, for real, he was shook.
So the family
Yeah.
is now considering folding the brand and anything associated with Foster.
They should.
And it's also interesting because the Lakers were actually concerned that the Big Baller Brand shoes were part of the reason why Lonzo had ankle problems.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
And last year he had knee problems, right?
Yeah.
And he couldn't ball in the fucking summer league with the damn shits on either.
Nope, down till he put them Nikes on. And he actually had a little Instagram post where it was him with the that Nike is only crazy until you do it, and his number was in the Raptors. That was corny, but it seems like he's signaling
That he's going
I'm moving to Nike. He changed his profile picture to him in a Nike shirt when he was young.
He definitely should.
Melo commented on the picture like, "Thanks for getting us out." Demo sitting here talking about dump your merch. I'm like, dang, Demo, it's supposed to be get your merch. Demo out here saying
like,
dump
fuck
your
that
merch. Yeah, he's saying F all this.
Like, he put it down in the trash chute.
But yeah, do y'all have? Yeah, he did. But any thoughts on like this ordeal? Like, Ken, you said you had something you wanted to say about.
No,
it.
I mean, I like the fact that Lonzo. It seems like Lonzo is growing up.
Yeah.
It seems like he taking like hold of like, yo, this is my career now.
Right.
Like Pop's moving around. Like he finally listening, turning into like his own man. Yeah,
For sure.
and that's what I love to see because now we all know like he for real got something to prove now. So that means he finna come back like with a different hunger and a different chip on his shoulder. So that's the Lonzo I want to see. So I think it is dope to see him, growing up and becoming himself right now and, taking control of his career.
Like, I don't like them people that I've seen on Twitter where, like, they were rooting for, like, him to, like, just exercise his dad, like, completely from his
Me
life.
too.
Like, that's way too deep. Like,
It's not like his dad did that on purpose.
right.
Exactly.
His dad annoying, but, like, beyond that, like, he seems to at least be, like...
He's a
loves
visible
them,
dad,
yeah.
yeah. Like, he do what any dad. Like, we got kids. Like, if our kids really wanted to be the best at it, we gonna do everything
encourage
in our power to make sure that...
And you know what your kids react to.
Exactly. So, yeah, I commend him on being a,
But I do like
a
that
great
he's-
dad and everything
right.
like that.
I
and
like
being
that he
visible.
stood up to him. And, like,
Yeah.
if... As this goes on, like, he has to do that more and more because, like... You can't be the dude that your daddy come in the locker room trying to fight the coach every time, like you get benched, like it's.
And honestly, I think him becoming a father helped that happen.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to let your dad do when you're a dad doing.
Yeah.
It's just in parenthood. Like when you have a child, it's like
Because it's hard to beat the you out of your kid. Like real talk. No, that's
Hard
hard
to beat the you out of your kid.
No.
Can he get a goddamn bell?
No, listen.
You know what?
That's not a bill. Because a lot of parents in black household, you get whooped because of things that they don't want you to do because they did it. Or let's say your mama mad at you because you look like your daddy. Like shit like that. No, like real talk.
No, I hear you.
I feel you.
Yeah, that's where I was going. I don't deserve a bell for that shit. Fuck y'all.
The way you phrased it was
Yes.
was a Tim statement.
yeah.
Oh, well,
Yes.
I recant. I don't want to sound like this.
Like
fool
even
over here.
Tim agreed. Like
Yep, that was me.
yeah, it was.
Do y'all think that Big Baller Brand was a success? And like, how do y'all think history's gonna look at the Triple Bs?
As
Who wants it first?
mine's brief. Like as an idea, as a disruptor, like I like the idea that they had. It's just their execution was terrible.
Agreed.
That's pretty much it. Like what he
Yeah.
started,
I applaud the effort.
he was trying to fuck shit up.
And someone's probably
They
going to
ruffled
come
some
behind
feathers.
him and pick up some pieces
And be way
change some
colder
stuff
at because
and
they
do
saw
it
what
better.
they saw what they did wrong.
Yep.
So you opened a door for
You open
plenty of
Pandora's
people.
box of
For real.
allowing players to get paid.
I feel bad that this is all happening though, like because the intentions were good.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry they
He
got
just
played.
didn't have the right
Didn't know this
infrastructure.
dude was in prison for.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna go into business with somebody and they say they was in prison,
That's
you
his boy.
gotta check.
Was that his boy?
Yeah, but they met because both of their kids, Lonzo and his son, played on the same team. And they got cool. And then
Fresh out of prison.
Alan
So
was,
he caught.
yeah, he caught,
Alan caught because he's like, oh, my kid is cool with the best player on the team. Oh, you talking about NBA prospect?
and he was helping them get the idea like you should make the shoe.
They got
You
money
should
over
do
there?
this. So that's
You going to barbecues and birthday parties and shit.
He had an
Cons,
end-end.
sleepovers.
Con
and that's
man
what
101.
Lonzo
G.
said. I feel like embarrassed that somebody I put my trust in used me for
Condom
He's probably
101.
gassing LeVar up at all times.
1.5 million.
That's crazy.
Okay, let's go to the
Like
radio.
he operated like wasn't nobody gonna miss it.
Right.
Like you just ain't gonna see $1.5 million in cash.
You looking like,
missing.
where is this at, sir? Oh, what? I thought you had it.
I must have not counted the receipt right. What the fuck?
Gotta get the aux cord, douche. It's time to go to the radio.
I got time.
You gonna have a little. Actually, I don't remember. I was gonna lie to you, but I don't remember.
God damn.
New listeners, this is our
behind.
behind the scenes production behind our radio station. You will find out what that is all about in a second. So the song is Le'Veon Bell from his mixtape that he dropped when he signed his new contract with the Jets.
Oh,
The song is called "Free at Last."
here we go.
This is a diss track.
So do you want to start?
No shit.
Right, type shit.
Or do you want
We free.
some silence before the song begins?
I'm
Before
gonna cue you to play it.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yep.
Look at Doug.
All right. What's gonna be my DJ name this week though?
Doug.
Come
Just
on,
stick
man.
to one name.
Yeah, man. You probably forgot his name. That's why you think of a new one.
I do. I always think of a new one because I always forget it.
DJ such and such.
Okay.
DJ Wilson.
DJ Anus.
Welcome to WTECK Radio with 69.9. 69 is fine. It's your boy DJ D's Nuts. Busting nuts in your baby mama. We got Le'Veon Bell. Free at last.
Jesus.
Free at last. He got that new money, and he free at last.
I said I'm robbing these niggas, ain't got no mask on. I did what you couldn't do, I got a backbone. Oh yeah, I'm taking they bags, ain't got no mask.
This is definitely a diss track.
Oh what? Cash, I need it back. I'ma take they money with no mask. Money with no mask.
Oh!
Money with no mask.
Damn!
I'ma take they money with no mask.
Hey.
Money with no mask. Money with no mask.
Oh what?
50 mil, 60 mil, 90 mil, just on the field. But no, this not a slave deal.
Yo, he getting this shit off.
I'm just doing what I gotta do to get me paid. No, we not breaking no rules. I got a stone on you fools. I'm working, don't need no tools. They wanna do what I do. Money is making me rude. I see that I'm in the news. And they not signing me back, but they gotta pay for it too. I gotta stay on the move. I gotta stick it and move. I'm only gonna speak the truth. My diamonds fresh out the pool. I know that my business boom. You wanna do what I do? I don't think you got a clue. They got control over you. Hey, they don't want you at the table. They gonna put you through some bullshit if they able. They gonna work you and underpay you. I told him fuck it, I'm outie just like a naval. I said I'm robbing these niggas, ain't got no mask on. I did what you couldn't do, I got a backbone. Oh yeah, I'm taking they bags, ain't got no mask. And when it comes to this cash, I need it back. I'ma take they money with no mask. Money with no mask. Money with no mask on. I'ma take they money with no mask. Money with no mask. Money with no mask on. 50 mil, 60 mil, 90 mil, just on the field. But no, this not a slave deal. I'ma make them open up the safe. I'm just doing what I gotta do to get me paid.
I'm a fan.
Yo, that was fire.
I'm a fan.
That was fire. I ain't even go jack.
Give him a beat and something to say.
That was fire.
That was nice.
I'm a fan.
I was not expecting it to be that good.
I did not
like,
either.
for real. Like,
I knew it would be like that, though.
You did.
I definitely knew it was going to be that type
You
of
surely
vibe.
did.
He was, yeah. That was nice.
Wait, what?
I give you that, sir.
Yeah, it was nice.
Kudos.
Apparently, Charlotte won the SmackDown title.
What the fuck are they doing?
How? Ain't she in the main event?
So they're going to unify the belt at WrestleMania?
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Because the main event's already been announced.
So what then they can happen? What isn't that what they do with the women's tag titles anyway, though?
The tag titles are going to be going cross-brand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You think they just going to make
all three brands? Wow. So they're going to unify the titles. Hey, it's the main event. They're like, fuck it. We finna make it the main event.
She's the queen. Who had Asuka?
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be the undisputed women's champ?
I mean, I guess it is like
fuck with it.
It is 2 weeks from Mania, and they didn't have an opponent for Asuka, so we probably should have saw it coming.
Yeah, because I was wondering, I was like, why is her match the only one not decided yet?
Well, that is right.
And here we are.
Because you wasn't going to be there.
Apparently the Bucks have taken off.
Yeah, my brother said we're missing a good game, so
yeah, let's finish this out. Okay.
Fuck this and go home. No. Michael Avenatti, the lawyer for Stormy Daniels when she was suing the president. Mm-hmm. He's charged with trying to extort Nike and separately wire and bank fraud charges. Both indictments are federal felony cases.
Woo!
So
you out of
essentially and this all came together really quick. Like I think it started on March 19th. Somebody that he's representing gave him information that Nike was paying players to go to specific schools that are sponsored by Nike. Mm-hmm.
Like
he basically went to Nike and said, like, you need to give my client however much money, and you need to hire me, like, as your lawyer for a sum of like $10 million or something like that. So like that component of it is illegal because it's basically
extortion.
Yeah.
Woo.
So they got him for that, like, and he was like hinting on Twitter, and like he kept going back and forth, like threatening him, like, hey, he tried to do this like last Thursday, and they got him to wait until Monday, and then after that, like, then he started dropping hints that like, oh, I got something coming from Nike, and then like I think less than an hour after he tweeted out about Nike, like the indictment came down.
Damn.
So he did announce this morning, being Tuesday, that DeAndre Ayton and Bol Bol were two of the players that were accepting money from Nike.
Snitching.
Yeah, he finna just start singing like a motherfucker.
You going to jail now?
Right. So the NFL has a few special things planned this season since it's the 100th season of the NFL.
Boo.
I was waiting for it. For one, the league will have a Fantennial weekend for each team with legends on hand, announcing best moments and plays in team history and more.
There's more.
Would y'all be interested in attending a Fantennial for your team?
That's only for diehard fans, man. Honestly.
I probably would have been so excited about that 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Shit, 5 years
When
ago.
y'all got y'all Super Bowl.
When she liked football.
Yeah,
Oh,
like when
well,
I
shit.
loved football.
Like,
Like,
yeah,
when it was
must say
my
that
favorite
was-
sport.
Like, that was like 2 years ago.
Maybe 5. Yeah, 5 is probably about right. Like, I used to love football.
What was Brett Favre's middle name again?
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo. Brett Lorenzo
Zoe.
Favre.
Brett Zoe.
Brett Zoe.
I think that was Zoe.
Call me Zoe down south.
Brett Favre, yo.
The NFL is also bucking the recent trend of Super Bowl champions opening the season at home in favor of the 199th matchup of the Bears and the Packers.
So are we going to do this next year too then? Because why the hell would you do the 199th and not the 200th?
The 200 is going to be this season. They play each other
That's
twice.
right. I forgot about it. That fast.
Wow.
Don't hold me accountable for the words that I'm saying right now.
I can only hold you
I am
accountable.
kidnapped.
Jesus Christ.
I have a gun to my head. What I'm saying does not make sense.
Do y'all care that the champions
When
aren't
does it?
opening the season right?
No, I don't care.
I don't.
I lost we win. I don't care.
Packers
Also,
are probably going to lose.
Somebody floated out the idea that it was because they don't want Kraft's issues to be like front and center first game of the season.
Could be.
You gotta get them
More money.
You gotta get them hoes under control first, before we have you out here up front. You out here.
Tim.
Oh, shit, it's my turn.
Dang, we
Hey.
ain't supposed to even. You just said don't trust nothing to come out your mouth.
Who, me?
Here we are.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
I'm saying what you just said.
Yeah. So Rousey, Flair, and Lynch were all headline WrestleMania like we were just talking about. and
Yep.
shit. Other interesting matches on the card will be Batista versus Triple H. If the game loses, he must retire. Most people think he is already, but anywho. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. Why
What a
the fuck do we
terrible
want to
selection.
see this? We don't. So I seen a poster that said they added Sin Cara to that damn match. I said, what kind of
They
game are we
better not.
playing here?
It was a joke.
Yeah, I know. I had to be. Because otherwise I'd have flipped my shit. Would have flipped my shit. But WrestleMania should be interesting.
He should have fought Triple H.
He should
Right.
have.
Like,
fought Triple
that's
H.
what I'm saying.
Definitely.
Like, why you even read
Or
Batista
Cena.
back?
Like, he could have went out
Yeah,
against
I did
Cena.
see that as an idea, was that he like squashes Corbin and he's like, give me some real competition, and then Cena come out.
That would be tight.
That would be
People would lose their shit.
But
too.
now that the idea's out there, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Or
people-
now we
I was
don't-
saying Cena because of the ruthless aggression shit, like their little whole thing.
No, but see, now that I know that that's a rumor, if it doesn't happen, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah, because people
Like I
will
was
lose
at
their
the
shit
Royal
over
Rumble
that.
with your husband.
What?
What?
You always
Because
be saying insider shit like we
no,
go
because at the Royal Rumble,
Right.
well, I was talking to her.
but still, like you do it on
We on air.
We on air.
Oh, well,
Like,
at the
it's a
Royal
conversation
Rumble,
with
It would be a
everybody.
joke for everybody.
Actually, we told everybody because we said that when Noma had mentioned this was gonna be the WrestleMania headline, and we was talking about a double.
Oh, the double. You're right.
yeah,
Because
we
we did
mentioned
say that on the air. Because Noman said that he thought the Royal Rumble was going to end with them both falling out at the same time, so that it would be two
which would be
winners
Charlotte and Becky Lynch.
to make
Oh,
a triple
okay.
threat at
Because
WrestleMania.
he
okay,
knew that
okay.
it was going to be a triple threat main event. So he thought they was going to do it at the Rumble. And I'm sitting here waiting the whole night to tie and win some money. And it never happened. So imagine my disappointment.
Imagine.
I was texting Ashley and shit, sending eyes and shit like, oh, I'm about to win this match.
Hey, stop saying names about who got the transactions. Feds. You ain't got to know who you gambling with.
Anyways,
This-
I lost.
Eric.
Y'all be killing
You-
my
just
see, y'all,
like-
y'all don't even be letting me
No.
cook. Y'all just be killing my shit too. I'm gonna be quiet.
Like Eric said, can't do no
I'm
dirt
just be
with Tim.
quiet.
You can't be
Whatever.
quiet. You got a gun
I'm
to
finna
your
be-
head.
Can't
Nope.
do no dirt with Tim.
Shit I say don't make sense.
What a great segue.
That's
And he doesn't even understand why yet. Wow. That's beautiful.
I have a very important question.
Okay, I got queued up. So I don't know if y'all remember. Actually, you know what? I have that audio too.
That's what I thought you were going to segue in with since he said,
It's funny you should say that, Tim. We brings us to our next.
Go with it.
Brings us to our next point. So a year ago, we had a conversation surrounding an incident in the Cleveland Cavaliers locker room. Let's cue the footage.
And it's staying.
But chicken tortilla, that's kind of a letdown. That's a letdown for me. But no, bro, like
He threw some soup on.
were the tortillas still hard in the soup?
That's the question. Like, if
He could have got cut.
was it a whole bowl or was
Did
it a half a bowl?
Did he throw the bowl with the soup?
Did he throw a
Right, or
whole
did he,
pot?
like, dump it on-
Or did he dump
Yeah,
the
did he
soup?
throw a whole pot on it?
What's more disrespectful, if he threw the bowl or if he just
Pot.
dumped it?
I think a bowl.
A bowl.
If you
is
throw
more
a bowl at
disrespectful.
somebody,
Yeah, I think it's more
Well, not the pot. The pot, you can just be like, everybody's like, damn, what you deserve to get a pot. Like, you throwing bowls, bro. Like, you got more accuracy with this bowl. You got more
But it's
velocity behind
But
this
it's like,
bowl.
okay, if this was if this cup was full of liquid, like would it be more disrespectful if I just
Like you just did, goddamn.
Throwing water. Just didn't disrespect it, man.
I just got sprinkled with some water.
okay, so if it was a bottle of juice and I just threw it at you, that would be more disrespectful if I got up and just like
No, you
threw
right.
it in your face.
I think actually
No,
throwing
a
it.
pot, bro, is like that's a
bowl.
lot.
It's a
bowl, fam.
You know what I'm saying? You saying between the pot and the pole.
No.
That wasn't.
Like, what's more disrespectful, a pot or a bowl?
That was
not what I
That was not the question. It was.
I thought it was.
What would be more disrespectful, throwing the entire bowl of soup or like dumping the soup on somebody? That was the question, Tim.
Ain't that the same thing? Like, I can see dumping a pot and throwing a bowl.
That's talking about
Dump a damn
pots.
bowl, fam.
That's shit's like this damn big. What the fuck is that?
You know what? You ruined the whole joke. We're gonna move on now. You ruined everything.
Kid. Not a closer, man. Not a finisher.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was funny.
Anyway, we were referring to J.R. Smith throwing a bowl of soup at Damon Jones.
This is what I want to know.
So Damon Jones went on Jalen and Jacoby last week, and as you started to hear, Jacoby started to ask him about the soup throwing incident.
Okay. Did he throw the soup at you, or did he throw the bowl along with the soup at you? Like, did he pour the soup on you, or did he launch the bowl?
Questions we've had.
For a long time, I refused to talk about the soup incident.
This is a safe space.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay now because I've moved on. Me
took a
and
shower.
JR, we talked about
Cleaned
it,
up.
And, you know, he apologized, but it was the bowl plus the soup.
The bowl.
He was mad.
Out of the pot.
Plus
It was hot
the
as
Oh
hell.
no!
Yes, it was
Fresh out the pot.
Very hot.
So how
brought the pot back up,
in
too.
the chest?
It all matters.
It went everywhere. No, I was standing
I
up.
told y'all this shit
I was
earlier.
standing up and it hit me and shoulder, arm, everywhere.
Like, I'm
It
crazy.
hit the wall and I mean, it was a mess.
Oh wow! Did he throw with his left hand or right hand? He's accurate.
I love Jacoby.
I don't remember. All I remember is the soup was on my arm and it was hot as hell.
I had to get a new suit. It burned my shit. I had blisters for days.
Tim?
Is it my go now?
No, she just pointed to you.
What happened?
It's your turn, Tim.
I thought so. I said that. What the fuck?
Come on.
Just go. Eric got acting special.
Whose business is this, bro?
MLB signings. Houston signed Justin Verlander. Pitcher. Justin Verlander to a 2-year, $66 million contract extension. The Angels signed Mike Trout to a 12-year, $430 million contract.
That bag.
That's the largest contract in American sports history. Now, I was talking to a coworker about his contract, and I was like, damn, I just need a game. Like, just give me one check. This motherfucker makes $221,000 per game.
And they play a lot of them mugs. I need
Yes,
it.
you get all
162 of them in the regular season.
I need.
I need one check. Just one game, bro. Charity. You ain't gonna miss it. That's wild. I think it came out to like 61,000 a day or some shit. It was some crazy numbers. But kudos to you, bro. He ain't going no goddamn where.
Never.
Now you're gonna get traded to the Yankees and like halfway through that contract,
Right.
and the A's gonna pay like half his salary.
Because that's what they do in baseball. We'll pay like 90% of his salary. You can just take the motherfucker. And the Mets just re-signed Jacob deGrom to a 5-year, $137 million contract extension today.
Need that too.
Yeah. A game. I just want a game check. Yeah, I ain't gonna miss it.
You made that clear already.
It's still on you, man.
Oh, shit. Might go again. All right, NFL free agent signings. Justin Houston, outside linebacker, signed with the Indianapolis Colts. That defense is going to be nice.
Yeah, it is.
Vontez Burfict, linebacker, signed with Oakland. Of course he did. Josh Klein, guard, Minnesota. 15.75 on 3 years. Randall Cobb signed with the Cowboys. $5 million for 1 year. And Clay signed with the Rams for 2 years, $9.25. How the fuck did he end up with 2 years at $10 million?
Can't even tell you.
He is. I don't know what point he would have out there. Honestly, like literally would have to come in as like the third back in only one down situation. Like that's how bad he is now. Like he's a extreme shell of himself.
He's a vet,
but they can hide him in LA, I guess.
Clay said it was a change in the Packers system this past year. He knows he's more effective than he has been, and he can't wait to prove it in LA.
I think the calls really fucked him up because had he not got those calls early in the season, Clay probably would have had a monster season. He started playing timid after that.
That's fair.
That's very fair.
Yeah, I get that.
That's a good point.
Because in the beginning, he was clowning.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
To NBA signings.
Who got Jimmer to a contract this week?
Yeah. We mentioned him last week.
Spoke him up.
Speaking of the devil.
Contract thrown at his door.
Who we want to bless this week?
Yeah. Who he sending the check to? Give him an address to send the check to.
Give me the most random NBA player that's not in the NBA right now.
That's not in the NBA.
He already he's a big three. He's a big three coach.
That's right.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't think of nobody.
I can't think of nobody right now.
Brandon
Beasley. I'm gonna say outside of Nate Robinson.
Michael Beasley.
I'm good with that.
Wait, Beasley ain't in it no more?
No. Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah. In fact, he went back to China. I think that season over now, though.
Yeah, I'm with that. Mike Beasley.
But yeah, Jimmer signed with the Phoenix Suns, and the Spurs signed Donatas Motiejunas, former Rocket. Both of them have been playing in China, so Michael Beasley is in the right place to get talked into. Into it. Damn, I should have said Melo. Never mind.
I was thinking Melo, and I was like, he wouldn't sign with no team if he can't be playoff eligible.
He is.
Oh, he's still playoff eligible?
Yeah, you just got to be waived by March 1st.
Melo. Then definitely Carmelo.
Carmelo.
Carmelo, yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be on Jesus and Melo this week, too.
Yeah, Carmelo.
How Lala doing?
Don't
tasting like Honey Nut Cherry.
Okay.
No. a fresh bowl.
Sounds delicious. Sorry.
Ice cold.
Wait, do y'all put ice in y'all milk?
No.
Nah.
You the weirdo that does?
No. Like I spent the night over somebody's house when I was a kid, and that was like the weirdest thing I ever saw.
I get the idea, but then it waters your milk.
You like I know people that like everything cold, but still, it's cold enough.
And that's weird too.
We're not gonna get into this ice water debate because you wrong.
Room temp
garbage.
Anyways,
tastes like saliva.
Yeah, I'd rather drink cold. I know room temp better, but I'd rather drink cold water though.
Nah, anyways,
so there's a odd thing that's coming to fruition with the third team All NBA guard spot. So like in no particular order, like the top 5 guards are Steph, James Harden, Kyrie, Dame, and probably Russ, right? Okay.
Yep, I'll agree with that.
So like the last spot is probably going to come down to Kemba, Klay Thompson, Bradley Beal, maybe Ben Simmons.
Thank you.
The first 3 that I named all become Supermax eligible if they make an All NBA team.
Damn.
Change the money up on them.
Which basically screws all 3 teams.
Hell
Yep.
Yeah. Damn.
And
So it'll be interesting to see who gets that last spot.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna cost somebody $33 million.
Damn.
Woo. Some NBA
Why
injuries.
should they give it to Clay?
I think it might be Kemba.
Kemba deserves it.
It's gonna be Kemba or Bill.
Kemba deserves it.
I would probably give it to Bill, but
some NBA injuries in Milwaukee. They got hit by the injury bug at the worst time. Nikola Mirotic injured his thumb. He's going to be out another 1 to 2 weeks. I keep hearing that his recovery is going very well. The original diagnosis was 2 to 4 weeks, I believe, and they kept saying it'll be on the shorter side of that. Tony Snell really rolled his ankle. He's going to be out for a few games.
Although Bud did say he should be back before the playoffs.
Yep. And Paul Gasol apparently hurt his ankle in practice. He's out for a month. Quote unquote, That's that's them saving face.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like,
that's we signed you, and now we realize you can't play anymore. But we ain't gonna put you out there like that, so we're just gonna say you hurt.
So you can sit here with this suit and look like,
and you can get a ring if we win.
Yeah.
But
you will be a contributing member of this team. But we saw you out there, and you cannot be out there.
Facts.
Fair enough.
And
I did see an interesting tweet. Well, not interesting really, but it said that Sterling Brown will replace Tony Snell, who replaced Nico Mirotic, who replaced Malcolm Brogdon in the starting lineup for the Bucks.
yeah, that was a depressing tweet.
Yeah. But we still got Giannis, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going something. Okay. Yusuf Nurkic, he had a, what is it?
Nurkic. Mirotic?
I'm thinking of
Nikola.
Yeah, Mirotic.
Party.
He had a compound leg fracture. He is out for the season. It was one of those injuries where,
Gordon Hayward.
Yep, Paul George.
Kevin Ware. Not Kevin Ware, because his broke his skin.
So this was in double overtime. He had 36 and 12 or some crazy stat line like that. This freak accident happens. I did not look at the video because I do not want to see it.
I did because it auto played on my timeline. It was flopping.
Yeah,
Oh!
it was ugly. It was nasty.
But they did say he had surgery today, and like they didn't find any other damage. So it's
That's
like a
good.
clean
Well, that's
break,
good.
no nerves, no anything.
That's,
So,
well, that's good then.
Do y'all think Portland has enough to overcome his injury?
No.
no, because I think CJ McCollum was already out.
Yeah, but
Or
he's
been
expected back.
injured.
Yeah, he's expected back
Still.
before the playoffs,
He was
like right
big for him.
before. But they don't have a big to replace what he does.
And it's cancer time.
He can't defend a pick and roll to save his life. To save his life.
Or his career.
Like he,
He'll give you the offense. But he gonna give up them buckets too. So
I didn't realize how much Nurkic was balling though.
yeah,
Like,
he's having like a career season.
That was
This year.
he's been big for him this year.
that's why I think like it was always overblown when everybody's like, "Oh, centers are going away." Like, no, people learn to adapt.
Yep, and I feel like that's gonna be like the next revolution.
Super position. and
Super
shit.
deep position. Like the bigs coming into the
Percentage.
game are just ridiculously athletic, and they can
Yeah.
do things that we haven't seen before.
And they're getting smaller.
To a certain degree, you're talking more like leaned out,
Like league
Oh,
size.
I thought you
And
mean like
but not like shorter, like because they're
like, they're still huge.
yeah.
it's not like we just gonna have a bunch of Draymonds at center.
Right.
Some other players out for the season. You got Kelly Oubre in Phoenix, Derrick Rose in Minnesota, Jeff Teague in Minnesota, Robert Covington in Minnesota. I see what y'all doing. Season's over. Why not? Chandler Hutchinson, Chicago. He's out. Wendell Carter Jr. He's out. Tim Hardaway Jr. He's out. And now Drew Holiday. He had surgery and he's out.
I just want to point out all those teams are tanking. So if any of them were in the playoff hunt, like probably most of these players will be playing.
Yep.
Speaking of injuries, Missouri forward Jonte Porter, the brother of Michael Porter Jr.,
Jesus Christ.
retore his ACL while he was rehabbing. He already missed this season after tearing his ACL for the first time over the summer.
That's rough.
Keep in mind, like, he probably would have been a top 20 pick in last year's draft, but he decided to go back to school. At the time, I didn't understand it, especially given his brother's injury
Yeah.
concerns at the time. It's like, take the money while you can. But the whole Porter family is apparently brittle because, like, we already talked about Michael Porter Jr., who missed his entire college season for the most part and his entire rookie season now in the NBA with a back issue / injury. And two of their sisters were forced to medically retire from college basketball, including one sister who tore her ACL 5 times.
5 times?
5 times.
Like Booker T,
like,
5 times?
5 times, 5
Wow.
times, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times.
That's all like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, that's rough.
Like, I don't know if it's
5
related,
times?
but the whole family is vegan. Like, completely vegan, no meat, no animal products
No
whatsoever.
protein.
And it's
I
like,
know they family doctor like, man, y'all need to sit down
Like,
somewhere.
all 4 of your kids have torn an ACL.
I think they got
Or
more.
3
than
of
four,
the
but yeah.
3 of your kids have torn an
That's
ACL.
crazy.
That's wild.
They stay with crutches in the crib.
That's messed up.
For
But it's-
real.
They do.
Damn.
They got the crutches on deck.
Damn.
So New England owner, we kind of hinted towards this, Robert Kraft. He was offered a plea deal, and they said they would drop all charges if he admitted to the crime.
Must be nice.
He declined that.
So,
Yeah, I saw that he wants a jury trial.
On Twitter, all the lawyers came out. And then, of course, some real lawyers, I guess, came out. And they were saying that situations like this isn't uncommon. We just don't hear about it too often. But there's a lot of times where they won't, they'll offer them something, or they'll be like, hey, we'll drop everything if you just say we would have got you if we'd have got you. And I thought that was the strangest shit, but you get away with it.
You know why a lot of people don't know that? Or at least anybody at this table ain't know that? Because they don't get that to us.
No.
Like, we don't have
That's what I said. It's out there. We just don't know about it.
Definitely not giving us this.
Would y'all have taken that deal?
Did I do it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
Because if you'd have got me eventually, then, yeah. Fuck it. You gonna drop it? You can't hold it against me no more.
Right. It's part of the deal. Like,
yeah, fuck it. I did it.
Better look next time.
No, you actually interrupted me. What the fuck you doing? I was kind of pissed off about that.
Cock blocking, son.
So, literally.
If I didn't do it, I would fight it. But, like, if I did do it, like, jigs up.
High school wrestling referee Alan Maloney.
He had an unlimited pass.
That's the ref who forced the athlete to cut his dreads off before a match. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, locks off. I gotta reconditionalize myself. Before a match, he's preparing to actually sue for defamation of character and emotional distress. The ref is suing.
Yeah, the referee.
The referee is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I couldn't work out. Do you know who exactly he's supposed to be suing?
I'm not sure, but he's
didn't
suing.
Say that in that article, yeah.
He's suing somebody. He's seeking $100,000.
He's going to try to sue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he's threatening to sue.
He's preparing to sue.
Who can you sue?
Nobody.
Can you just sue and then just put
he gonna
insert Dave later?
So he put defamation of character.
He gonna sue Twitter.
Write a whole suit, but then just we're gonna insert the Dave later.
Class action lawsuit against Twitter and shit.
Who you suing? Oh, y'all. Everybody. What's your name? Your name on here.
He made a joke. He made a joke.
Y'all all going to. Y'all all
feel bad.
You going to jail now.
The white privilege trying to kick in.
I'm gonna get some kind of money from this shit. Somebody geeked his head up. He went drinking with his buddies. And somebody, you should sue the world for fucking your name up.
He put that WP cape on and was ready.
I fuck with that.
You like that?
So Giannis's Nike signature shoe is scheduled to debut during the 2019 NBA playoffs.
I just hope it's not trash.
I do too, but either way, I'm copping it.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to release for retail in July.
So. Did they have price range? How much they'll be?
No, I didn't see that information. But again, they are purchased sight unseen.
On principle.
On principle.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm probably gonna get some. Just support.
You got them Giannis's?
Them Greek freaks.
Them Greek freaks.
Stay freaky, my
Wait, is it the air freak or air Greek freak?
Them freak nasties.
I don't know what they're called.
The
freak It's gonna look like the actual
freak
air.
nasties on, bro.
It's gonna say freak. Notice how you gonna say nasty.
Y'all ever heard the name Shasta McNasty?
You know what? T.J. Dillashaw. He was forced to relinquish the UCF bantamweight title after a positive drug test. What a shame. What a shame. Them drug charges, boy. I tell you, they.
Stop doping.
All right, bro.
Motherfuckers, stay cheating. Just get your ass whooped and stop fighting.
Chill out.
Seriously.
All right, so one of the greatest players to ever play the game. None other than Kobe Bryant had some thoughts about the GOAT debate.
Mm-hmm.
Did he really?
Of course, because he's...
I've been dying to ask you this forever. So for 30 years, my job has been arguing, this guy's better than that guy, this guy's better than that guy, right? Like it's Kobe and it's Michael, and it's Michael and it's LeBron, and it's Magic and it's Larry, and it's Russell and it's Chamberlain.
The great debates.
All those debates. Yeah. As one of the people in those, as one of the people who's on the other side of that, how important is that to you, the way people perceive you relative to Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, LeBron?
It's hard for people to believe, but I really don't care.
You
know, like I've moved on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like you have a career, you do the best you can. 20 years, I was very fortunate to play, and then you shelf it. You're done. Move on to the next thing. So those debates are entertaining, I'm sure.
Oh, my fault.
It's fun for people to engage on those, but for me personally, it doesn't matter.
So when everyone gets into the, is LeBron better than Kobe? Whatever it is, and you hear it, you can't not hear it.
Oh, yeah,
You
sure.
have like no reaction.
Sure. No, I think the best way to explain it is I typically do not engage in things that I cannot definitively win.
Fuck out of here.
Let me just say,
Bryant.
the next time I get in an argument with my wife, I'm saying that.
Wow. Are y'all buying what Kobe's selling?
Hell no. Kobe is the king of redefining the narrative. Like, he's a professional storyteller, like an Oscar-winning storyteller at this point.
This is true.
It's facts. You can look that up.
Yeah.
The
Like,
Google will tell you.
Yeah,
so he can say what he wants now, but everything that we've known about Kobe Bryant for the last 20 years says that this bothers him and he cares about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's better than anybody that you would name,
Yeah.
including Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Fuck him.
it sounds good, Kobe, but
What? No, we don't say that. We don't say that here. You're on the wrong pod, sir. You're pod up the road there.
Pot up the road.
You're in the wrong studio,
It's on
sir.
the side with his thumb
Yeah,
going like this.
you're in the wrong studio, sir.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
So the Raiders are going to play in the Oakland Coliseum this season and have the option to return in 2020 should the team's $1.8 billion, 65,000 seat dome stadium in Vegas is not ready.
Not ready.
What team
Just
is
in
this?
case.
no, it was a dome.
Domed stadium.
What team?
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Damn.
Woof! It worked out in my favor.
It definitely did. Y'all
Everything's
suck.
coming up
Y'all
Millhouse.
suck.
Woo!
You could have done it.
I was trying to throw the lob, bro.
I'm watching the game.
He's
I
like
wasn't
that
paying
kid
attention.
from UCF. Lob went right through his hands.
I don't remember who said it,
WWE
but they're like, that's what cost them the game. Like, if he was just would have laid it up, like,
that, or they should have slowed it down
also that.
because they thought they had that lane.
He had that
and
tip
they,
in, though.
It's
no, I'm
like,
talking about that fast break when they could have went up by 6. Instead, they missed that, so now they're only up by 4. They came back down and hit a 3. Now they're only up by 1. Like, you could have.
sorry, we're talking about the Duke. UCF game.
We jumped back for a second. WWE wrestler Mustafa Ali is now just Ali.
Why did I keep doing that?
I don't know.
Drop the first, keep the last.
Or drop the last, keep the first.
Same.
Same.
I don't even know what that is.
He
Because you
cold.
ain't been watching recently.
Yeah.
He what?
He's a good wrestler.
Oh,
But
like what brand?
He
on?
came up from 205 Live.
He's a cruiserweight guy.
Oh, that's why.
That's why they don't promote their cruiserweight.
Yeah,
They
I was
be
like,
terrible
Plus, we
with
be
it.
here every Tuesday, so you can't even
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want
well.
to.
If you got Hulu, you can watch
Yeah,
it.
that's how I watch SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you
that's
can watch it on
Hulu.
Wednesday.
Fran Belibi, she won the Powerade Jam Fest dunk contest. Now, we talked about Fran before when she was dunking. We was like, wow, like she can actually dunk. Like, this
Catching
is,
lives and shit.
man, like impressive. And she just started playing basketball. Like, she is just naturally gifted.
So she the Lady Giannis.
Okay, I'm not going to say all that. But,
Damn.
you know, Giannis is Giannis. It's not fair to.
Yeah. all right.
Candace Parker also won that event back in 2004.
Bay.
So now, Believe joined Zion Williamson, Vince Carter, LeBron James, in addition to Parker, as a Powerade Jam Fest winner. So congrats.
Congratulations.
Blow that whistle.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Someone
Good
almost
job.
did it.
Good
Well, I'm so
job.
glad you didn't.
It was Ken.
Oh, that's why.
I'm snitching. Fuck him.
How you know I was supposed to do it? How you know I was supposed to do it?
Because
I heard
you're
you
the
lick your
only
lips.
other one
Yeah,
outside
I
of
was
me.
ready. I know I am, Dolly.
I'm thinking like it's logic. It's like process elimination.
Yeah.
You
I
want
was
me to go
ready.
first?
Yep.
All right, blow the whistle. So mine is on Wisconsin basketball fans.
Vicious.
So Tyler Hero, originally, committed to University of Wisconsin to play basketball. I think going into his junior year, he decommitted and reopened his recruitment, and he wound up signing with Kentucky, where he's a freshman now.
He been balling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's probably a first round pick this summer.
Yeah.
Decommitment.
Wisconsin fans did not take too kindly to his decommittal. Sure.
We'll allow it.
Fight me.
Judges.
Yeah, they didn't take too kindly to it, and apparently he received death threats
Come on, dude.
in response.
Chill out.
Wow.
Somebody even told him that, like, they hoped he got hit by a bus.
Come on, man. Chill out.
A kid.
It's thank you. It's a child, literally. And you're mad because he chose not to go to a university
that requires you to stay for 3 years.
It doesn't. But
Wisconsin, his program.
I know what you're trying to say,
I know,
but that ain't it.
But like more than likely, the person that said it didn't even go to the school. Like that tends to be the case. Like these people are like fans of the team, and then they get mad that the child chooses not to go there. And like, if you actually care about the players in your program or potential players in your program or the future health of your program, like you should probably have some type of, I don't even want to say loyalty, but just like common decency towards recruits. Like, how does this help your school going forward? Like being an asshole and threatening kids that don't want to go there. Like, and that's a better opportunity for Tyler Hero. Like, regardless of how you feel about Wisconsin basketball, like Kentucky is a good look if he ultimately wants to make the NBA. So,
for sure.
Fuck you and fuck off.
Fuck him.
So my blow the whistle was inspired by a conversation I had on Twitter. I love Twitter. Make sure you follow me at Camille Monet.
Not TAMOL. No.
Because your mom is fancy.
And my mom called me actually at one point during the show. She was calling to talk about the Bucks Rocket game. Anyways,
you see that boy with the beard?
She was texting me that Eric Bledsoe was doing too much. She said Mr. Fancy Pants is out here.
Fancy Pants. Keep it simple, sir.
Keep it simple. But I was on Twitter. I was at the Bucks game on Friday, D Wade's last regular season game in Milwaukee, and I was on Twitter and I was tweeting about James Harden, like, wow, like he had 27 in the first quarter, like that's crazy. And someone tweeted me back, like, yeah, that's why I hope he breaks his leg so that Giannis can win the MVP.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's not even funny to joke
vicious,
about.
Bro.
Like,
you don't want the best player to get hurt.
I don't wish injuries on nobody. I don't even joke about wishing injury on somebody. Like, first of all, the power of the tongue is real, so people should really watch what they say. Seriously,
that's
like
it's
very powerful. So you can speak things into existence.
Yeah.
So I don't even play with injuries because this is their livelihood. Like we've talked about this before. Like we are for the players. We want the players to get that bag.
Indeed.
If we say bad contract or anything like that or trash, it's all relative to the situation. But it's just trash. Like fans actually operate that way. Like just be better people. Stop wishing bad things on people, especially if the reason you're wishing it is because they play for a different sport team.
Exactly.
It's like, a lot of horrible fans out here.
It really is, and I'm tired of it. So clean it up. Take top 5.
5, 4,
3,
2,
1. Tech top 5.
We back. So last week Tim was the low key feds talking about blah, 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 blah. So we changed up the top 5.
Hell no.
He gets in there with the salty face like, God damn.
Like I said that.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So
such a gentleman.
So the everyday gentleman.
So we're changing it up.
Bars.
This week's Tech Top 5 is going to be best types of cookies that you can bake. Because it's sport related, guys. We found a way.
Cookies?
It's an article on The Athletic titled
quote, some cookies.
The NBA's cookie mom delivering 40 years of deliciousness and smiles to players.
Ooh.
And that story is about 64-year-old Cleveland native Diane Simone, I believe. She used to babysit for some Cleveland Cavalier players back in the 70s, and they loved her baking and cookies and whatnot. And y'all know how the NBA go. Players get traded. They leave different teams. They retire.
Mm-hmm.
So as players would come back to Cleveland, they would always call her and say, hey, how are you doing? Check in with her and ask if, she would mind baking them something to take. Of course, the players are going to be eating these cookies and treats, and their teammates are going to be like, where you get these from? And they're going to eat some.
Mm-hmm.
So now they get introduced to her, and the circle just grows and grows and grows and grows. So she's been doing this for 40 years of cookies and relationships.
We need to get our podcast in front of some NBA players so this snowball effect can happen for us.
For sure.
I see it and I want it.
You just won, and then it just keeps going.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Speaking into existence.
It could be Jay Ellis.
Shout out.
Yeah,
we hope you're listening.
Hey, bro.
Sir. If you're listening at this point.
B.
What up, homie?
I did say NBA player, but
we
can snowball in.
Close enough. He tall.
In many different
I think
ways.
he tall. Goddamn.
Pause.
What? I think he tall.
You look tall.
Yeah.
So anyways, Cookie Mom, she said that she does this because, quote, I do it because I don't want you to come to Cleveland and say, Diane wants something from you all the time. Like players, people always want something from a player, whether it's an autograph or a ticket. And I wanted them to know that there was someone there who would just do something for them without asking for anything, and cookies was just a really good thing. End quote.
Cookies.
And how, that's just I love that story. So, we're going to do top 5 types of cookies. No, situation where it's like a...
No Oreos.
Yeah, cookies that you would bake, because this is the story about Cookie Mom who's baking love.
Baking
They
cookies.
fucked up my list when they did that.
I know.
Baking love.
Fire.
Tim?
Oh, goddamn. I forgot I'll go first all the time.
Wow.
All right, I'm going off the dome.
Oh, Lord. This has not happened in a while. Here
Number
we go.
5.
Don't have a trash list, Tim. You better
I'ma
like
go
some
with
good cookies.
Snickerdoodle.
Okay, I respect that.
Number 4, I'll go with a sugar cookie.
Okay.
Number 3, I will go with the M&M cookie.
Those are pretty good.
Those are actually really good.
Number 2, I will roll with oatmeal raisin.
Ooh, trash.
At 2?
Yeah,
Trash.
That's one of my favorite cookies.
Trash. I hate
okay.
oatmeal
But
raisin.
I love chocolate chip.
That's
Number
number 1? Chocolate chip?
That's a classic, man.
Oh, number 1.
Keep it classy.
I can only think of 5 cookies.
Oops, my fault, guys.
Oh. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha.
Chicks! Turn up in this motherfucker ASAP.
Oops.
Tim got excited.
did.
I can only think of 5 cookies. And I don't like any of the ones that were on Tim's list, so I can't even steal those.
What?
Not one.
None of them? Not even...
Well, no. There's some that I already
Okay.
had on my list. I'm saying
Okay,
like
I
there
got
were
you.
none that
Nothing
I
new.
didn't think of. Yeah.
I got you.
That tickled your
So
fancy.
5, I'll go with the worst cookie, which is chocolate chip.
What?
The worst.
I don't even like chocolate.
I don't like
and
chocolate.
I like
No,
chocolate chip
chocolate
cookies.
fire be.
They gotta be made
the ones from the
properly,
original
though.
Not a
cookie.
fan.
Especially when it's not too much chocolate and it's just like...
A lot of cookie and
Yeah,
some chocolate.
and it be warm.
Yes. It's nothing like a fresh batch of
And like
warm
a
chocolate
little
chip
bit of
cookie.
crisp, but it's still
On the
like
edges?
ooey
This
gooey.
is the wrong topic for y'all to be talking about while y'all at the party.
Hey, we need party favors and shit.
I'm finna go get some cookies.
Yeah, we about to get derailed.
Some insomnia cookies. Okay, sorry.
They cookies high as hell.
4, I've got oatmeal raisin. 3,
12
I'll go
hours
white
of
chocolate and macadamia nut. 2, peanut butter, and 1 sugar.
One
know
sugar?
You know what?
That's
I
a
said I was going to let the
classic,
world burn because chocolate chip cookies are not my number 1 cookie. I know people love them, but I had to stick true to my heart with my list. I'm not going for victories here. I'm going for my heart, like the Cookie Mom.
Ken might win though.
He might. So, number 5, I have oatmeal raisin. Number 4, I got peanut butter.
Jelly time.
Number 3, I got Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle cookies are underrated. 2, I got chocolate chip. And 1, I got...
Ooh, look at this.
like I didn't tell you. Number 1, I got sugar. Sugar cookies are the GOAT
That's
cookie.
number 1. That's a classic.
Because you can do so much
cookie.
with a sugar cookie.
I like to eat them like in the wintertime with hot chocolate. I know that sounds weird. But
That
I
actually
like,
sounds like it.
Yeah, I like sugar
That
cookies
might
and
be
hot
good. I
chocolate.
never tried that.
It's fire, for real.
Especially for like a soft sugar
See,
cookie.
again, Ken might win.
Go ahead, Ken.
I know about I know. This is a
I know.
different something I know about, guys.
I know.
Low key, I'm going to plug y'all real quick.
What up?
Walgreens cookies are fire.
Walgreens.
Which ones?
Oh, the ones that
Walgreens
the big
in the
cookies.
pack, and in the pack, they're like $1 a pack or $2 a pack. They are soft and delicious. Get y'all some Walgreens
gooey
cookies.
chewies.
I'm telling you. All right, Ken.
Mouth watering.
We still here.
Yeah, on what though? All right. Number 5, sugar cookie. 4, snickerdoodle.
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 Is that your nickname at home?
No, it's not.
Come on, Snickerdoodle.
Hell no.
Let us find out that's your real pet name and shit.
No.
It's like they're on to me.
He's thrown off now.
I know. I was like, I don't know how to.
I've been caught.
Number 3, peanut butter. Number 2, M&M. And number 1, the greatest cookie of all time, the GOAT, the Kobe Bryant of cookies,
Okay.
the chocolate chip cookie.
M&M's and chocolate chip cookies the same thing?
No.
They're 2 different things.
Like how like a Reese's cookie is different than a peanut butter.
But a Reese
Should've-
cookie, Reese peanut butter cookie, fire.
Dang, Subway got fire cookies too.
Subway cookies are good.
Okay, so that's the top 5 this week.
Wait, is a Reese's? Is that a cookie? Not really, right?
No,
A Reese's
you
cup
can use Reese pieces and like bake them in the.
I know, but I mean, I'm saying like a Reese's cup.
It's a no. It's like
So
a
is
little
it-
chocolate cup.
Just chocolate?
Yeah.
It's chocolate with peanut butter.
What
I
they
mean,
put
I know
on
what's
cookie
in it,
though.
but I
Like
mean,
he's
I'm saying
just
like what
saying,
is
like,
like
it's-
does
he's saying it's just a chocolate with
Okay.
peanut butter.
Yeah, gotcha.
So that's the show this week. Make sure y'all share a friend, tell somebody about us, tweet at us, let us know what made you laugh.
Jay Ellis,
Apparently,
thank you for listening.
Welcome
We
to the
welcome
Tech
you
File
to the
family.
Tech File family, brother.
we appreciate
You
it.
know, Thank you again.
Hope you enjoy your stay.
Exactly, man.
If you go listen to some old episodes, I know how to act and shit too.
No, don't go back. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't listen
Just
to
start
Ken
from
Reed.
right here where you at. Please, though, because you going to think I'm ignorant. You going to think I'm ignorant as hell.
But to
please
our new listeners who aren't JLs,
Yeah, welcome.
we appreciate y'all too.
Exactly,
really do.
man. Welcome to the fam, man.
Come on
You
back.
know?
Come
Please.
on
Time with
back.
it.
Tell somebody. Let
Do
us
it.
know if you're new here.
We'll try to keep Tim in line next week.
Shit.
Exactly.
You have not contained me so far.
And our loyal listeners, you know we love y'all. Thank y'all too.
Exactly.
Y'all like.
Damn.
And y'all know what that means.
Paul
because y'all
Pierce,
be
you listening? Fuck you. Hey,
Did y'all see that?
The highlight
the
video.
highlight reel.
F Paul
Boom.
Pierce.
That was
Bro,
a weekend.
It was a bunch of
The weakest.
rim grazers off too.
Exactly.
I literally said like them Malcolm Brogdon ass dunks.
Trash.
He had to slide his foot on
Then
every
he had
dunk.
the animation in it too to make the
Exactly.
camera shake when he dunked.
My son do better dunks on Fisher
Bro,
Price.
the rim
Court,
didn't
my
even
nigga.
move.
Get up out of here, bro. Trash.
Dude, I got a higher.
on,
I got a
bro.
higher vert than Paul
Paul
Pierce.
Pierce.
He'd have been better off.
And not like me in my
highlights.
prime. Like I'm talking about me, 31-year-old right now.
He got NBA.
Wait a minute.
Courtside dunks, bro. You better chill
Why
out,
the
bro.
fuck would you make a highlight reel of you dunking when you just said you should take the shot over Klay Thompson? Why not show a highlight reel of you shooting?
Because well,
Good
I
question.
mean,
Fuck him.
I didn't make it that far. Into
I'm
the
just
clip.
saying, fuck him.
That's a good
He
question.
might
I hear what you're saying.
fuck him, Pierce.
Don't even make no damn
But
sense.
anyway.
All right, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, we are. I'm Camille, point guard of the crew. You can catch me on
Wait a minute. Oh,
Twitter. Oh, bring it back. But just
Go
at the
ahead.
beginning.
No, 'cause it confuses
No,
Ken.
just at the beginning.
No, I'm good now.
Just at the beginning.
Y'all just did it when I was gone, and I
Can't be
came back. Was like, what the
short-circuiting.
hell going on?
You hear,
Whoa, wait
just
a
at the beginning,
minute.
but then don't keep doing
Yeah, I
it.
ain't gonna.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Bledsoe getting off.
I told you, Bledsoe cooking.
23, 6-3.
So, you can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, and the snappiest of chats. I forget what I was talking about. At Camille Monet, CamilleMonae, because...
Your mom is fancy.
Wait, when's the last time you snapped?
What do you mean? Like my
saying-
On
fans?
no, like
Snapchat?
Snapchat. Like,
Oh, I haven't been on Snapchat in a long time.
like I realized that every week I'm like, do you even still
Just
be
in
on
case
Snapchat?
somebody wants.
Sometimes it's random.
Yeah, I might
So
pop
random,
on there.
random. I mean, follow
You
a
never
dormant.
know. Yeah, you
account.
never know when them pop up.
Anyway,
Surprise,
Bucks,
motherfucker.
I like to be interesting.
Bucks Burner on Twitter.
That's all you
Bye-bye.
get.
Goddamn right.
That's gonna be his drop.
Okay.
But
Wait.
Oh.
Cute old drop.
oh,
I still like Dick. Dick was fun.
Oh.
What the fuck for?
whoa, hello.
Do sleep.
He ready. Producer of the year.
Award-winning.
Award-winning producer.
Wait. Happy birthday to Dude.
Oh yeah,
Happy
happy
birthday.
belated.
I definitely dropped the ball. I was like, we need to make a post about Dooch, and then they like, okay, make
Oh,
one.
and
And
you
I was
never
like,
did?
I never did.
I was looking for it, and I was like, should I? And I was like, nah, Eric said he, I don't know, maybe it was loading
Going
up.
through pictures, trying to find the right picture and shit. Never
Anyways.
happened.
Ken?
KKers. Wait. No, what is it?
Pick one. Pick
Every
one.
day, my
Anyone.
bad.
Don't matter. Pick one.
Everyday _ my bad, on Instagram. K Harris to succeed on Twitter and Snapchat. Jesus, I'm gonna get it together one day, goddammit.
And it's your boy TIMKINZV number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. It's been fun. Well,
I had a fun
Stephen
time
A.
this
Still
week.
it again. I'm whooping
hey,
your
I'm
ass.
kicking your motherfucking forehead
Whooping
in.
again.
Celebrity fight. We can do it.
I've been waiting to open this can on your ass.
Bye, y'all.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.